Hi, am I on the air?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Whoa! Welcome to the show, everyone.
Oh, welcome.
Hi. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, the song isn't even over yet. Hey,
No, it's not.
let's enjoy as everyone gets ready for the stream today. Open your beverage. What are we drinking on, Brian?
Settle in.
What are we drinking on, my King Lord?
I don't know. What are you drinking on? I don't have a drink.
You don't. What has happened? You don't have a. Oh,
You could have one piece.
No. Shit. That's enough.
okay. All right. We're coming back.
Hell yeah.
All right. Brian said that he's got some gum. He's gonna chew some gum. He's
That's
gonna be
right.
okay.
I'll be fine.
No drink.
No drink. Not me. Well, I'll get one later. When I feel like getting one.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the show, guys. Everyone settle in. Sorry, there's a
Settle in.
lot going on.
Settle in.
There's a lot to play here.
It's true.
We are playing Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Yes.
We are streaming on dual platforms. We are
Yes.
crossing our fingers that the streaming software doesn't crash.
That's right.
We're not perverts. That's the wrong button. That's the right button to hit. Oh god.
Bing.
Show's going off like a bang, a flashbang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm coming
I do.
around the corner. I'm hitting the flashbang too early. I'm blinding myself.
I'm
We're gonna get to the
excited.
bottom of a few things today on the show. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second, hun.
We're
This
gonna
one.
find out why is Hideo Kojima in Los Angeles.
Okay, that's the first thing.
He got on a flight and he's showing himself driving in. You know, planes drive. He's driving into the L.A. Santa Monica skyline, baby. I recognize that shit city anytime. I've
Yes.
seen it.
Seen it through the smog and pollution.
I could see it right through his lens there, and he's flying first class. I can tell. But he's got the executive row window.
Damn
all right? We're gonna get to the bottom. Why
Stole
is he
that
here?
seat from one of his workers.
Could it be for MGS Con in just a few weeks? Is he
No.
extending a trip? How do we know, Brian?
No.
How do we know these things? You don't know.
Could be real.
You don't know. We are bouncing back into Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Yes.
They dropped Solid. That was my original storyline. We're only an hour and a half in. What? We played for like 3 hours that day.
Of game time.
How does that?
I don't know.
They don't count cutscenes. We had to watch a bunch of cutscenes.
Yeah, there were.
We will get to your calls.
We will.
We will talk about the upcoming Anime Expo.
We will.
We had some great Discord calls last week, if you remember. Some Blade talk.
We did.
Talking blades, baby.
Yes, and we ain't talking about snipes.
No. Although I hear he might come back.
Yeah?
And reprise the role. That Blade remake or the new Blade movie or whatever is in like production hell. But Rocco told me a rumor that Blade may show his face somewhere else.
Whoa, okay.
Could be.
Okay.
Kip the Snuggler, what's up? Good to see you. Are you coming to AX, brother?
So what?
I would love to see. I would love to be there. I'd love to see you there. I got good news also. People have been bugging me like, yo, man, you DJ'd AX last year.
Right.
Where are the uploads? Where are the sets? I have good news, guys. I'll tell you right now.
I went, ooh!
I did go, woo! And what I found was that my editing is finished. My uploads are done. I just have to make them live. They're on my private YouTube channel. Probably going to put them up later this week.
All right.
So look for a tweet coming out soon if you wanted to hear the long times that they gave me to spin. Both nights it was like, no one's on after you, brother. You can just close it down. And you're here way early. No one's on before you. So go up as soon as you're ready. We'll kick you on.
Hey.
And
you playing this year?
No. This year I'm just like
Bitches.
worrying about the booth. We have kind of a new booth set up.
Oh.
That's it was a lot to work the whole con and DJ last year.
Right.
2 nights.
Yeah.
For an hour and a half or 2 hours on the second night. Yeah, it was a lot. I was just fucking.
That's cool though.
I was happy I did it, and that fulfilled that need, and then I was like, cool. All right, let's just worry about like a little less. There's also like, you know, it's gonna be hard enough this summer with all 3 cons.
Yeah.
3 weeks in a row for us here. We're going to Anime Expo, 4th of July weekend, then MGS Con for just a Saturday.
Damn, dude,
And
that's
then
a nice summer.
after that, it's Comic Con in our own backyard.
Yeah, and then to round it all out, you got PAX.
At the end of the summer, that's like
You
you
get
know,
a nice 2-week break, but yeah, for 2 months through like basically all of the end of June. Well, no, I guess it's really just all of July. You guys are all over the place.
So come see us if you're gonna be out there.
Please. I mean, I won't be
definitely.
there, but go see them.
Definitely. Okay, we're back in.
I gotta say.
I think the last thing I did was take down the helicopter. I'm
Yes.
sorry, Helichopter, Brian.
And I think you had it right the first time.
No, you laughed pretty exquisitely when I said Helichopter during the last stream. It was exquisite laughter. I remember these things.
Yeah.
Exquisite. Okay, so that was the last thing we did. We could call our codec guy for help.
Yeah.
Boris, fill me in on the story, Boris.
Yeah, gonna have to do a lot more than float around like that to beat me.
It's great because you can play this whole game and not talk to any codec person at all.
It's just there if you want it, yeah.
It's exactly the opposite of everything a Metal Gear Solid game is. And it's so funny that like that it does that and nobody really thinks about it in that direction. Like there is absolutely, I mean, you could really try, but there's absolutely no incentive to play this game stealth.
I
You
mean,
can.
yeah.
You can.
You could, yeah.
But it's like stupidly difficult. Like the game is like almost doesn't reward you doing so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and so yeah, it's one of the things I like about this game, that it's just so much everything else. Like the codecs don't matter as much, and like, yeah, it gives us that ability to like just play the level objectives.
Yeah, it's definitely built for speed. This
Okay.
game is pretty no fuss.
Yeah, and the chat agrees with you. It's Helichopter, so I think we're
Sure, yeah, that's what I thought. Everyone appreciated that little
Yeah.
term I coined. Oh shit, we got fools already showing up. Let me
Love
hide
it.
behind this APC.
Love it.
Look how smooth, even as lightweight. I forget until I'm holding the PS3 controller and it's like so
light. It feels like a toy.
so light and so dinky in my hands. Zandatsu, give me that.
Boom.
Boom. I need your fluids.
You're mine.
Oh shit. Slicing with grenades? Yeah, come here.
Hit him in this.
I'm trying. There it is.
Doesn't one of them, if you're doing the buttons, does horizontal? I think squares horizontal, triangles vertical
We got
for
2.
slices.
Let me see.
If I'm not mistaken. When you're in blade
This
mode, at least.
motherfucker.
I mean, the funnest thing is always to do the fucking.
The free wheeled it.
Look
Let's
at
see.
it, Dick.
Yeah, triangle is vertical. square was horizontal, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Dude, when you get into a rhythm with it in this game, like if you can get like a, you know,
One moss.
a chain of people to attack, this game gets so fucking fun. I mean, these are the early levels, so it's giving you the the fundamentals of just how to use the sword and get used to the Zendatsu and all that kind of stuff. But when you got that going and you're in ninja mode and you're doing the fucking little thing and you're just cutting and gutting, it's fucking great.
Missed.
It's so much fun.
I wanted to slow it down right when he was level with me. Now, do I have to wait for him to come down? Or can I just get back up here?
I mean, you can also shoot him with a gun.
Do I have the gun yet?
Yeah, I mean, you
I have
should have
missiles.
2 guns. You have an inventory that you have to access with your D-pad.
Yeah, but I don't
So-
know if I have any ammo for him.
Oh,
Boom, boom.
you use it all on the fight with the dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's all right.
That's okay.
all right.
Otherwise, I forget how you
Slice
fight
him up.
those. Yeah, you just like eventually.
I can get up
jump
here
there,
too. I
yeah.
forgot. Where's the camera? I don't know. It's hard to feel like what I'm targeting sometimes. Hey, bye-bye wings. It's cool they do incorporate like this stuff that's like from Metal Gear 4, like the Beauty and Beast core. Like you see their technology being spread throughout
And like built upon.
and built upon. And these PMCs are using wings. Like what's her whichever
Which one was
Beauty,
she? Raven.
whichever beast it was. I don't remember.
I think she was the Raven.
4 has the most characters that I'm just like, man, I'm not familiar like I am with the other stuff.
They
But
were all. What was her name?
it's funny. Like, do you prefer the Big Boss story or the Solid Snake story?
Oh,
Like, just as a Metal Gear fan, like
Raging Raven. That was it.
Raging Raven. Okay, cool. I think I like Big Boss's story. I think I like
Yes.
Big Boss as a character more than Solid Snake.
Yes.
3, Peace Walker, 5. You know, Ground Zero and 5.
I
The rest of
think
5.
I fully agree with you, and I think part of that has to do with the fact that at that point, this is just speculation on my part, Kojima was already in a series. The Solids or the Snake series is just kind of like, oh, I want to make a game based off of something I like, and then he kind of like worked it into being a thing. But I feel like he took the opportunity to tell the story that, like, George Lucas was trying to tell with the prequel movies. Like, hey, here's how you get to this person being the most evil and hated person, and it starts with them being good and innocent. And like it's kind of like, maybe I'm reaching and giving it far more credit than it deserves, but I also feel like that's what I got from it. That's what I like, because at the end of 3 and 4, even like 4 I like because it ends the story of Big Boss. So my favorite games in the series are like 3, 4, Peace Walker, and 5.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's maybe like the character development is better because the studios have had and not just Hideo himself, but the whole team has had a lot more experience developing a character, and I like the flaws of Big Boss, and I like that this whole story is just him trying to interpret the boss's will, but he just doesn't get it right.
Yeah.
And then, Venom comes along, and even they're trying to interpret, it's him and Zero trying to interpret the boss's will, and it's not quite working out there either. And I just love that story, that character.
Yep.
I think a little more than like regular ass Solid Snake. Our first hero, you know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like we got a more developed character as time went on, and everyone got better at writing these characters.
I think Solid Snake kind of understood much quicker than his dad, or his dad.
To walk away from war, find peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, Solid Snake's the one who actually, through no fault of his own, interprets the boss's will, I think, properly and goes, oh, walk away from the fighting.
Yeah, it's not about having a military or doing, being an army or whatever. It's about fighting for what you believe in and what you care about. And that's kind of the message of 2. And yeah, that's sort of the fun of the character of Snake. He's the perfect soldier who doesn't want to be a soldier.
And then what's the message after he has to get dragged into 4? Because it's like, well, I mean, I have to stop Liquid. I'm the only one that could do it.
Basically,
yeah, the Colonel begs him again. Like, come on, you and Hal are doing your little, like, boyfriend or side gig job, you know. That's
well,
cool.
they had philanthropy going, and they were doing, like, PSYOPs shit.
Yeah,
you know?
but then the
like Julian
Colonel's like,
Assange.
yo, but hey, check out SOP. Here's the deal. My fucking niece is all mixed up in this again. Or it's his
And that's
niece,
all- and
right?
that's-
Is Meryl his niece? Yeah.
Yeah, and that, his daughter.
It is his daughter. I can't get up there, god damn it.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to get
I need to
that.
get a hand to open a door?
Yeah, you have to cut it off the guy at the beginning. It's the left hand.
Where, is he up here?
No, you know how that guy keeps respawning at the front?
No. Is the
Oh.
guy respawning? I'm not paying attention to
Yeah,
that.
so the guy at the front keeps respawning. This is
That's
teaching
the
you the
guy.
left-hand mechanic because that's the ID tags of this game.
Okay, where is his ass?
He's at the very, very beginning of the stage.
Oh, I thought I killed him again. He
Yeah.
comes out right over here. Yes.
If you walk into the other area, maybe you can, or maybe you already have it, but I doubt it.
Maybe I got it this last time. I must have, because he kept spawning here.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I'm only
Not-
human.
If not, I would just start going up some stairs if you see him.
I was going to
maybe
try to
they're-
bound all the way there. Well, do we want to start getting
Oh,
more
use
callers?
blade mode to cut the lock. Says back.
Ah.
Yeah, let's start. We have quite a bit of callers.
Yeah, I was surprised to see up front just how many callers we
Let's start
have.
with some new names. What's up, Arknot?
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
it. Arknot.
What's
Hello.
What's
Hello.
up?
How you doing now?
Good evening.
Good, I'm
The-
just enjoying the stream.
The Discord link
I just wanted to
seems...
start with a quick one.
Oh, yes, please, please.
So, what motivates you guys to stay fit?
Oh. You know what's good motivation for me? I like to watch wrestling while I lift weights. Brian, do you ever do that?
That is one of
man.
one of my. Oh yeah, cut off his arms. There you
Bye-bye,
go.
arms.
One of the main ways that I work out. One of my 3 workouts at least per week is always Thursday morning, throwing on dynamite and doing whatever workout it is I'm doing that day. Because wrestling is great to have on while you're doing
This guy won't die.
working out. It's fun.
Yeah.
But one of my biggest motivations is continual progress. I think I said this before on the show, and this is maybe a higher concept than maybe what you called to have an answer for tonight. But
Well, yeah,
there's
let's
No,
get
this
into
is great.
there's so many things in this world that we don't have any control over, that we can't change. We can't affect. Like, we can build stuff, right? And we can try to, like, construct things, and we can try to create art, and we can all do all of these things, and that's cool, right? Like, it's those are, like, fun expressions. But when I realized that I could actually physically change myself, and all I had to do was continue to do this thing that at the end of each session that I did it, I felt better for doing it because of the long-term benefit of working out.
Exactly, yeah.
It kind of became, it's one of those things where people say, like, once you hear a certain thing, it's like really hard to go back. Like, it somehow, in a way, like, that nothing else has, changed your perception of why people do it. And, like, you know, I used to really think and base it mostly on vanity. But no, it's when I'm doing things with people who are half my age, you know, and they're tired.
Such overkill. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Totally. Yeah, I was kind of motivated to ask just because hearing it on the podcast that more people were getting together to, like, lift weights and stuff, and
that's
Yeah.
I've been
That's great.
that's you know, like
doing a whole lot more of that and stuff. So.
I think
Getting outside.
the biggest thing and the best motivator, like for me, sitting around watching wrestling is great because it's like, oh shit, man, look at that guy's fucking back. Like, oh, I bet. Yeah, let me just sit here and fucking pump some shrugs out, you know. Oh, let me do a couple concentration curls while I might as well while I'm sitting here on the couch, right? Eating fucking chips. But the real thing that keeps you honest is the accountability of, like, doing it with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Some like plans to get together and do it on the regular, which is kind of what we have here now. That you know, started with Sean, and then more and more people have been coming by. That is great because everyone's like, see you tonight, right? Oh yeah, we're gonna get together. And even me, it's like, oh yeah, people are coming over. Like I can't go, oh, I'm fucking tired tonight. It's like, nah, because people are coming over. They're counting on it. And that accountability of having at least one person to do it with, that's huge. The thing that helps me keep in, I think part of my like health regimen right now is also the stretching, because I do yoga pretty often.
Yeah, I need to incorporate more stretching.
And having Trish there every weekend and every like Wednesday morning, like this, you know, morning where I'm off, it's like, hey, we're doing yoga, right? And I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, stretching partner. I need
having
to get on that.
Just having
sure.
a partner for the activity is, I think, huge, because you have that accountability of like,
yeah,
we do this.
And you get some
day at the
mentorship
time.
too, right? Like,
oh yeah,
I don't know if you're just getting into a new activity and then your partner like is an expert.
Well, that's like I think the most important thing is like, be willing to like share the knowledge, but also like some people don't want help.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. That's true.
There's a way, you know, to find a nice balance of like, you know, helping too much, you know, coaching too much, and letting them figure it out. Because a lot of times, like, I'll do an exercise wrong, but by the third rep, I correct it myself.
Yeah.
And then I'll go to my cousin, who's my, you know, trainer, who knows a lot more than me, and I'm like, was I doing that wrong? He's like, yeah, but I let you figure that out because you realized.
Right.
Like, you just forget sometimes, and by the third rep, you're like, oh yeah, this is not the right body position or whatever.
You can feel it in.
Yeah, I'm trying to have my. Go ahead.
Oh, you can always feel it because you kind of know what you're trying to work, and if it's not working that area, you know, you're not feeling the effects or the fatigue, then you know it's not, either you're not doing it right, or, you know, so there's a lot of like, I think, kind of the best part of it too is it gives you an intimate relationship with what your body is and how it does, because you have to start paying attention. I think you have to jump up these boxes here.
Get up here.
You have to pay attention to what your body's saying, so that, you know, sometimes you might need rest when. Do you not have a double jump?
I
think that stuff can translate even to like gaming and stuff too, where you're just more conscious of like how taxing your system. I don't know.
I mean, a lot of the things that I do come from systems that have been taught to me through a game mechanic. You know, like you can't overexert a character because then they'll be fatigued when you want to use them later, and like that affects their performance or does something to their, you know, to one of their stats or abilities. I think you jump up there, so it's things like that, you know. Like there's also like, again, like, hey man, I can grind a fucking video game for hours to get XP, but I can't fucking do something good for myself, like lifting some weights and doing some cardio. You know, like, like the other thing is you just, again, like I was talking about a couple of things that I really want to drive home about it. Like, one is that you are literally physically changing the world around you in that you change yourself, and that's super empowering. Once you start to see changes that are positive, you're like, I physically changed my body, and I know what work it took to get here, and that's so fucking cool.
Yeah, more than just vanity, right? Where it was like initially maybe for that reason, at least for me, and then you're like, wait, this is for myself, and you know.
It's a lot of it, and it's good to feel good about yourself, you know. Like I worked hard, so I have bigger arms, and that looks nice, and I like how it looks. So it's another thing about that, like where you're getting, you're adding another like thing to your body that you can now use when you need that extra buffer. Then the other part of it is when you start to look at like you know,
scene is so good.
Bisects of human muscle of people who are
older. Like that bodies exhibit.
Or just straight up like or they'll do an MRI of a muscle, like same muscle of a 30-year-old and a 40-year-old, and then they'll do of a 30-year-old sorry, not a 40-year-old, like a 30-year-old and like a 70-year-old, and they both do nothing. They're just regular, you know,
Oh, couch potatoes.
active level, just normal level, and then you see an athletic person compared to the the non-athletic person in both, and it's like they retain so much more of the muscle when you work out young and you already have it.
Yeah.
That when you start aging,
It's hard. Yeah.
you're more able because your body is stronger. Like physically, your bone density goes up because you start lifting weights because your body sees that it needs to like
I can get the stealth.
divert some of the calcium and help with your bone density. Your fucking muscles get denser, so it protects your bones, so you're not going to be prone to breaking a hip or breaking a leg.
The one thing that has really kind of sparked, when I turned 30, is when I really kind of changed how I ate, and I looked at nutrition and longevity kind of together. And then also exercise. It's where I first started kind of like using kettlebells.
Sure.
And then it was like all over kind of body stuff. And then it wasn't until, I started training with the wrestlers where I really looked at weight training as, like you said, an aesthetic bodybuilding perspective.
Yeah.
And looking at nutrition now, not only like I did in my 30s for like improving my longevity and overall health, I looked at it now, how am I going to put on mass and how am I going to bulk in the cleanest way, because I still don't want to, eat a bunch of shitty food that fucks up my health in another way.
Right.
But that really is what Brian's talking about. Like, man, when you find out like how to real time change your physicality in ways that you weren't aware of before, when I really like thought like, wow, this is such a hard undertaking to do some things, maybe to put on mass and all these other things. Once I really like got it in my head, and it took me until my 40s to figure that out, like, hey, if you don't do this now, it's just going to be harder and harder to ever get this, to ever put this muscle on. And then the faster, the more I age, the faster I lose that mass too. Like, if there's any time, it's right now.
Yep.
My work schedule has changed where I actually have the time to put in the effort. I can afford the amount of food that you have to fucking buy for this thing. Like, but really,
I don't know. Healthy food's cheaper than junk food, I'd say.
Well, it's not just healthy food, but
it depends,
more like
man. It's the time,
like,
and it's the time now to cook the healthy food, because you can get healthy food for pretty cheap in bulk, but now you're spending a lot of time freezing food, thawing food, cooking in meal prep fashion. I gotta remember the controls.
It depends how picky you are, for sure, I guess. But
sure.
But it's
I know I'm saving money by not eating out, but
there's
definitely all those things that when you were younger you just didn't have the ability to sacrifice because you didn't want to, like and that was how I felt too. It was like I didn't want to do it then because I didn't think I didn't get the grand scheme of it. And even if I could go back in time and try to sit myself down and explain to myself all the benefits, it's like I already knew them. When I started working out and really getting down to it, I did it more efficiently than I ever would have if I started when I was younger. So I actually avoided a lot of missteps and things that most people have to deal with as a problem because I wasn't just some kid going in there just lifting weights like a moron. I eased myself into it. I made sure I knew
parry?
I think you have to press button and circle at the same, or button and attack.
Button?
Sorry, direction and.
It's any direction and circle, I think, or square. No, it's circle.
Yeah.
That didn't do it.
Or maybe it's square. I feel it's one of the two.
Yeah, that didn't do it either.
Maybe or triangle.
Well, anyway, I totally love the discussion here. I mean, I guess I was prompted sort of just from Garrett's the fitness journey, it seems like, and was kind of curious if it was related to wrestling and
it definitely,
character.
It definitely is now, but it's interesting. I really like your question because what's the thing that keeps you going on it? And for me, it's what Brian described, and I think it was what we were talking about, where it's like once you see a little change, you realize oh shit, this is within the realm of possibility. Yeah. And then you amp it up and for me, I saw a little change when I started using kettlebells and changing my diet in my 30s. So then I amped it up and I did more of that and then found a level where, okay, I'm maintaining. Then it wasn't until later I got interested in actually getting bulky because I started wrestling. And then my interest changed.
Right.
But I tried it and saw a little bit of, oh my God, I have to eat like crazy, but this is working?
Yeah.
Okay, let me keep going. Let me see how long this goes before I plateau, right?
Yeah.
That was the thing that I really agree with you on. Is like, man, you see a little bit of change, and then you're like, oh fuck, this works.
Yeah, it's like 4 months in. The hard part is that the change
That
is
first
so
month,
gradual.
It's
not,
yeah.
It's not even like, the thing is, like, you'll see all these videos online, and they're right. You can change your body in a month. You can change your body in a day. You can change like in like 90 days. But
yeah, how long does it take to build a habit? Like how many weeks or something like that?
it takes like
11
2 weeks or something to start like a habit. I forget exactly what it is.
Yeah. But if you have those 11 weeks of your friend calling you like, hey, we're getting together to lift tonight, right? It's like, oh yeah, that's also the key thing is like accountability with a partner.
Yeah.
If you can find a buddy or someone to do this with you.
It's one of those things that, like, you also have to, like, at some point you have to take the reins onto yourself as well, right? Like, part of the reason why I never worked out consistently is because I used to depend so much on a workout buddy. And sometimes that workout buddy wasn't in it as much as I was.
And you got to be able to go like, okay, I'm going to go solo when they're not here.
And so that's the thing that I mean. So now when I work out completely by myself in my bedroom. I mean, it's on stream sometimes with Frank, but like on Thursdays when I'm watching wrestling, it's just me in the bedroom doing the sets, doing the series, doing the workouts that I want to do, that I've, you know, curated to do the thing. And I've always just done it by myself in the last year of me doing it. So that's the other thing, like it's on you, and you have to do it for yourself. You can't rely on somebody being the one to drag your ass out to do it. You have to want to do it even if you don't want to do it. And like what that means is
like, once that becomes a habit too, of like once you're the guy who drags people out to do stuff, then
fuck.
Like right now,
like, you start to live for.
when I don't work out, like I haven't been able to do cardio in over a month and a half because of, you know, moving and all these, you know, different circumstances, just not having time. I'm still getting time to lift, but you know, there's this like desire in me to like, okay, once things settle back, I'm getting back on the bike. I'm doing like some modification of it now because the way I was doing it before worked, but it's, you know, I have to also adapt. And that was the thing I couldn't do when I was younger too. When things changed, I didn't adapt. I'd be like, well, I guess that's it. You know, and like
it's over.
It's over. But when you start getting serious and you make that commitment in your head, like you know, it's like when you hear a good song or you hear a band and you go, I don't know if I need to hear more, but I think I'm gonna like this band a lot. Like it's one of those, you just get a feeling, and that's kind of what went down with me, where it was just kind of like I get this like feeling that like I have to keep doing this for my own good, you know. And like I start to miss it. Like when I don't lift, even though it's I remember like 2 weeks ago I was like, man, I haven't really like formally lifted in like a couple of weeks now, and I feel like I'm losing mass. And you're like,
oh yeah, all your shit's put away.
You don't lose mass until like at least 2 weeks in, man. Don't worry. And it was like, right. But then you have people. That's why you have people.
It's easy to slip though. You miss 2 weeks. It's easy to keep slipping.
Yeah, but I get stubborn, and that's where I say, if I have this mentality to fucking beat a video game where the character who doesn't even come out the fucking screen gets stronger, gets fucking higher stats, gets better stamina, why the fuck am I not doing it for myself? Like, why the fuck
I do think about
am I
it
not
like
doing
that.
it for myself?
Yeah, I like
so
thinking
that when
about
I
it.
play a video game, it's fun.
I like thinking about it like grinding, you know, like
yeah, it's grinding, dude. I'm grinding my fucking physical stat. I'm grinding strength. Like you grind wisdom when you fucking read books and intelligence, go through experiences. You want to get your agility up? Do some fucking workouts.
Mine's all charisma.
Yeah, dude. Still can't do it right. So
mine's charisma.
But yeah,
as long as you have like an objective, you know, where it's like I want to.
You just gotta know what you want.
Or be able to do this thing, then the grinding is.
And
you got to manage maybe.
You got it right, dude. Like you know, and we'll I think we'll kind of wrap it up so we can take some more calls. But like the thing you got to remember, everybody here who's listening, like who's feeling inspired, and whatever,
Who asked?
who want to start doing something. Like when I say you got to know what you want, and it's okay if it takes some time, because it took me like almost 6 or 7 months
These guys.
of like really thinking about it, you know, a year and a half ago, because I've been doing this now for like a year straight consistently, and I had to sit down and be like, what do I want? What am I doing this for? Why am I working out? Why do I want to start working out? What's my objective? Because if you just be like, okay, I'm going to start working out, and you go to the gym and you start doing all the workouts in the gym, you leave sore, you're not going to feel encouraged to continue. But if you say, okay, today I want to start slow, so what that means is I want to do a few sets of bicep curls. I want to get on the bench and do some push-up, bench presses. Start like that. That's what I did. I just started doing 1 or 2 motions per show on Big Dogs with Frank. And then I was like, hey, that felt good. Hey, I can do more this week. You know what? Now I want to start working out my shoulders. Now I want to start focusing on my core. Now I want to start and then you create that. This is what worked for me. You create your own sort of, path to get there. But then on the other hand, if you know you suck at that, there are fucking systems like Peloton where you can just straight up buy a workout machine and it will give you like, a full-on guided workout with weights and resistance and everything like that. So
that's kind of the thing where they gamify that.
Yeah.
If you're going the spend some money route, there's all kinds of cool like mirrors and resistance fucking machines that like you have the accountability because, man, I got to show up for this class.
Yeah.
I got to do this because the stats are tracked and my friends are doing it too.
Yeah.
And like, got to beat Sean's high score.
Yeah, I'm all about that Strava life.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just like
yeah, like I heard Michael
app
Jones
to track running and stuff.
Michael's been looking great.
Yeah, he got like I was like, dude, what the fuck happened to Michael? I mean, he was never, like overweight or
he was never out of shape, but he just
exactly.
got
But then
jacked.
all of a sudden, I like saw a fucking picture on my Facebook on my Instagram Explorer, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? He's like, oh, he got this like thing.
It's that 100% eat life, dude. It's
Yeah,
treating him
right.
good.
I'm sure that's part of what
It's
contributed
extra
to it.
protein,
Like-
it's-
But no, he got some Bowflex style machine where it's got all of the fucking weights.
Oh, he's got one of those.
Yeah, I don't. It's not a Bowflex, but it's
That mirror that you look at, right?
I think it's actually a thing with and it comes with weights and
Oh,
everything.
okay.
So it tells him exactly what to do, and he just fucking does it. It randomizes it. It's like
That's pretty
like there are ways to do it. There's also like, hey, everybody wants to shit on AI. This is a excellent way to use AI. It saves you the fucking money, because if you're not going to afford to go out to a fucking person like Garrett does, he has a cousin who's a professional who takes clients,
cash.
who takes clients on to do
I
this.
get the family rate.
You could go to those people and they will absolutely help you too. They'll probably
That's
be,
huge because that's like someone basically like walking you through everything.
Yeah.
Correcting any mistakes they
coach.
see. And then also, like I got access to a fucking empty gym. Like it's so sick.
right? So
Yeah.
so if you have those means,
Nice.
those like then use those. But again, I feel like if you can't, that's where AI is
levels,
great. Go to
yeah.
ChatGPT. Hey, I want to start strength training because I would like to have overall better strength, physical strength. And I'm sure it'll fucking rip you up.
Yeah.
A pretty nice little, regimen for beginners.
If you know someone though too, like Brian talked to his brother and his brother set up a whole kind of checklist that he likes to use.
Well, actually, I kind of so the way
Right?
I did it was I worked between you. My resources are my brother has been an athlete since we were in middle school.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
And then so he's been lifting. I mean, I used to lift with him when I was younger, but I didn't really have the conviction. And so I know. Also, I know how my brother is, so I know how he does his research. He's like blah blah blah. So it's he's also like a fucking CrossFit coach now.
Oh, he is?
He's certified to be one, I guess.
Oh, wow.
So
hide.
I know that I could also shortcut a lot of mistakes. So I go to him with my ideas, and then I kind of build off of that to create my own workouts. Same way I come to Garrett. So Garrett talks about having a partner in some ways. Yes, like for me, I know I can do it on my own without somebody physically there. But what I need is sometimes a creative you know,
Hey, do this, and then do this.
like bounce board or whatever it's
Yeah.
called, like to bounce ideas off of. So like last week I was talking to Garrett about this idea I had to do certain workout a certain way, and he was like, oh, why don't you try tweaking it this way, because it doesn't make sense to drop weight and then go back up, you know. And I was like, okay, that actually makes a lot more sense. If we're trying to go till 0 on the last set, then yeah, it doesn't make sense to increase the weight. And I'll talk to him, I'll talk to my friend who is also a former college athlete, and I'll just pick everybody's ear that I know are experts, and I'll try to, you know, just honestly, and it's fun. They like to talk about it too. But
Ow. How do I use it?
what, the chaff grenade?
No. Just hooked up a...
Aren't you supposed to be able to like attack those in
don't
some
know.
way? Because this is
I
like,
don't know.
there's no way this should be this fun.
I don't know. It's not hard. I'm not getting like my ass kicked. It's just fucking. They're annoying.
Yeah.
But like I
there
used
you
to.
go. Yeah,
I
go up
used
here
a
and-
healing item, but I had to press down.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's all the other thing. Like and I'm even getting to this point too. There's a certain limit to what you can do on your own, and if you want to increase past that point, and you're seeing that's what plateauing is.
And that's where I really had to do that. You know, like I had gotten pretty good. You know, well-rounded, felt healthier on my own. But then once I started working with someone,
Yeah.
that's when it was like, oh, okay.
Right. You need to have some
Next,
sort of.
there's a next level I wasn't ready to reach. Honestly, your mind isn't like, I think, prepared to push you as hard as you need to go. But someone else there who knows what you're
Yeah, it
capable
really helps
of.
to have someone that like just will be honest with you, be like, hey, you're not doing enough, or
Yeah. And that you feel
Whatever.
confident and safe. Like, well, they're a professional. Like, I'm not gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
yeah, or even a friend. I mean, for me, it was like with climbing, it was a friend mentor
Oh, you're back.
that just pushed me, and
That's cool.
that I don't think it's been transformative, you know, just
Climbing is great exercise. man.
exercising more.
Climbers are fucking like lightweight. Yeah, super lean and
Lean
ripped.
dense.
Yeah, I'm pretty ripped now. It's kind of the opposite of like get bulking, but
But you have.
I think I
dense
could
muscle.
gain, you know, 10, 15 pounds and be stronger in
Yep.
every way, you
Hell
know,
yeah.
too. So
I mean, that's kind of the thing too.
Anyway.
It's like, you know, for me, it's not just I want to get. That's because that's what you can get big fast, but then you're not necessarily strong. Like you can lift something heavy for a short time, but that's one thing I always tell Garrett. Like my workout, I try to actually do a lot of reps because I want my body to not just be able to lift 200 pounds.
It's like a strength training as well.
Yeah, it's like, you know, 200 pounds 5 times is like, that's nice, but like, let's say Garrett is dying, you know, like, and hopefully it never comes to this. Garrett is dying,
Oh,
and,
no!
and somebody needs to carry this guy
Garrett's dying.
for a long time. Now that I'm fucking able to hold weight for longer, my body's used to doing workouts for longer, my stamina and endurance for that muscle training is also longer. So it's not just,
Oh, they had to hide something down
you know,
here.
it's not just me trying to sit there and like, oh, okay, look, oh, I can do 35s, doing you know, forearm curls. Yeah, but I only do it 5 times. It's like, okay, well, how many can you do 25? Well, I only do it like 10, but you know, whatever. So I'm sitting there trying to do, you know, 15, almost 25 times every time, and then doing many series of that so that I can do it a lot. By the end of it, too, you leave feeling so fucking juiced.
Oh, this is the monsoon fight?
Like whatever I'm like heavily working that day, dude, I walk out, I'm like,
Got a good pump?
I
You're all
feel all
pumped up?
fucking pumped, man. Like I feel like it's not like I'm less flexible, but it definitely feels like I got that tear, you know, where that plumping of the muscle, because all the blood is in your muscles trying to heal the tears, and that's what I like. But dude, that's a really great
You're in
question,
charge here.
Arconaut.
Yeah, thanks for the
Arcanaut.
call. Oh,
yeah, I'm glad it led to a cool discussion, and I'll let you go. But can I get a wheel spin tally vote
Okay.
or whatever?
That's one.
Ooh, that's one towards the wheel
yeah.
spin.
We got one on the board.
Thank you, Arcanaut.
One on the board for the wheel spin.
Later.
All right, thanks,
Later.
Arcanaut. Hopefully we get some more calls.
We got
some spins
we
in.
still got some more, but yeah, you're right. We need one more to get a spin, or you can do an anti-wheel spin
the
and
dreaded-
reset the clock.
The dreaded reset.
Push the button, John.
The dreaded reset. This this boss fight, she was the one with the staff of the little guy's arms.
Yes.
See, I just love how this game took all this shit from MGS4 and is like, let's make new stuff out of it.
Yeah, it was really fun.
We'll proliferate the market of PMCs with like all this tech kind of redone. All right.
Proud of that, are you?
What was her name? I did like
Mistral.
her. Mistral? Yeah.
To be honest, I found it quite
Did they ever make figures of that? There's so many Raiden figures in this from this game because this form is so. Oh my gosh.
Huh? What?
Stellar Blade, eat your heart out.
So what?
I know, right?
We had a good back in fucking 2013, guys.
Ooh, meow.
We had a so good, gals and guys.
We did.
So what?
Gamers,
Lots of cake to eat.
all the gamers out
Lots
there,
of cake.
just feasting back in 2013. What was it?
Yeah, 2013, I think.
Yeah, this box says 2012, but what 2012? Why am I saying a fucking 6-digit year?
2012, man.
What are yours?
What is that accent? Is that Russian?
French?
French?
I don't know what she was.
Ha 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 ha. Like these, there should be some crossover with these characters in like Cyberpunk.
So naive.
Yeah. I thought it was so cool that you got to use their weapons. Some fucking... This game was so fucking Highlander. It was stupid.
Yeah.
I loved it, though. Like, you would get... Man, the Highlander series is still one of the best series I've ever seen.
I never fucked with the other weapons aside from like his blade and maybe the Sam, Jetstream
Jetstream.
Sam's blade.
I did. I definitely fucked around with...
Ah, it's so cool.
Dude, I played the fuck out of this game on PS3.
This is when games were good, man. This is like... I do talk about this with friends a lot lately, but I just don't think... Like, watching all the Summer Games Fest stuff and the Xbox Showcase and, like...
Yeah.
I think everything I was excited for is, like, a remake of an old game. Or, like, an old game being accessible again. Some stuff that looked, like, rather retro, which is telling. But then, really, like, I don't think that games are being marketed for me anymore. I think I am, like...
Not mainstream games.
I'm into more of a niche video game release when you're talking about new game releases.
Yeah.
Especially because I think the new stuff. I think there's great new stuff that's coming out. I just don't think it is made for me anymore.
Yes.
Because in this PS3 360 era, I think almost every fucking AAA title was made for me. I mean,
Yes.
I was buying so many games for this era of gaming.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's the age demographic that they care about? 18 to 35?
Yeah, I'm so far fucking out of
So
that, dude.
that was 10 years ago when this game came out.
Yeah.
2012 or 11 years ago. So that, I mean,
This is at the peak, but that was something
Right?
where it took me a while because it's like, God, why am I not liking like many? There's like 1 or 2 games a year that I like, and you know, I was given Game of the Year notes like in previous years on our
Yeah.
podcast, and I was thinking like, well, I can't pick Resident Evil 4 remake because it's a remake. I can't pick Resident Evil 2 remake. That's a remake.
Oh, I picked those. Those are new games.
But I ended up doing that. But that's when I really realized it's like, yeah, new shit that's coming out for me. It's like I don't like the Horizon Zero Dawns. I don't like, you know, a lot of the AAA shit that's like coming out. Like even, you know,
Even God
Shadows
War
of the
Ragnarok.
Erdtree, the DLC. Like I haven't beat the game yet, so I'm in no rush to get that DLC. I like that game. I like what the fuck is it called? Elden Ring?
Yeah, Elden Ring.
I like that game that I can't remember what it's called. It's only the most popular thing out there. But
yeah.
but yeah, every once in a while there's like a game. It's not like all of the AAA stuff I have to play it, you know. I don't follow a franchise like Assassin's Creed that gets kind of like, in my opinion, shout out every year.
Right.
I follow maybe the Resident Evil franchise, the Metal Gear franchise. These games get something new once a fucking every 4 or 5 years if we're lucky now.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Where's
this
her
is
health?
the
Oh, there,
first year we
75%.
didn't get a new Resident Evil game. Or did Resident Evil 4 come out this year already?
I can't remember.
No.
Oh, she won.
No, it came out last year.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's a just. Whoa, we changed locations. I forgot. Gotta love Platinum.
It's really fun.
Oh yeah, you wacky ho.
You gotta counter these ones.
Oh yeah. Which is attack and towards her.
Yeah.
Oh shit, heal up, baby.
There you go. Yeah, it's cool they're making a Dead Rising remake.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool, but like I thought, hey, Dead Rising 3 was a Dead Rising remake, right? Like
No.
Frank's Big Package, I thought was basically the first game remade.
No, I thought it was its own game. I don't know.
I mean, I'm thinking of 4.
Wasn't 4 not like made by a totally different studio?
It was on Xbox
1?
Yeah, that's the only game I own on that platform. Where were we? We're backwards. Oh shit, BMI error. Body mass index is going all wackadoo here.
I mean, it's cool to see those series come back. That'll be fun to see what they do with that in the modern era. And I think like a lot of these games are getting remasters because it's first of all they have a franchise name and that's good, But now
I'm glad they're doing something with it.
Right, and now especially it's sort of like the whole like George Lucas thing where you have to realize the technology's better. So maybe what they tried to do back then, which is what I feel like they're doing now with a lot of these games that have been coming out. It's like, well, we couldn't make the game we wanted back then, so here it is now. Here's like how the game could have played when we conceptualized it, but technology wasn't there. That's kind of how I'm seeing these reboots and remasters. Like even Final Fantasy VII Remake, or Reunion or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
which is again the only thing I'm playing right now is like a remake.
right. I mean, but it's a totally different game than the original. It's based off of it, but it's not the same experience, especially gameplay-wise.
But then you get some stuff like Delta that's coming out, right?
Yeah.
This is like as straight of a remake as I think we can get.
Yeah.
You can even toggle back the old controls.
Really?
Yeah.
See, this is. I think they're gonna play a trick on us with this game because it's called Metal Gear Delta, and Delta means the change, like it measures the change of something. I feel like there's got to be something happening there.
There's been a lot of speculation. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely some things are being newly recorded because that was really the tell when they're like, okay, using the old voice recordings and music recordings and everything recordings, that kind of dictates, well, it has to be the same game because you can't change shit. But they've also said, like, and some actors have been brought in to record new additional content, which means a whole fucking Pandora's box of opportunity is opened there with what you're saying.
Yes, and the other part is also, it's like saying made with natural flavors on a can, right? Like that doesn't necessarily mean that your grape soda is flavored with grapes specifically and only. That just means it's flavored with what is deemed natural flavors.
Whoa.
So I'm using that as an example because when they say they're using the original recordings, well, Metal Gear Solid 4 used the original recordings from Metal Gear Solid 1. But they didn't feature the whole game. They featured parts of the game. And so, I mean, I'm being maybe...
You're really wishing for a lot more than I think what you're going to get, though.
I think sometimes you got to do... Sometimes there's like, certain industry jargon that I hear that I feel like either they use that on purpose as a marketing ploy, or they're also maybe a loaded statement, because again, marketing is very smart when it comes to its phrasing.
Can I say that I love all the marketing Konami is using David Hayter for now that they're selling Delta?
Yeah.
So what?
With that, like, original, fan base in mind. Like, hey, here's David Hayter. Like, let him showcase the new stuff in the game around our studio.
Cool.
Like, I was happy to see him do that. All right, Mistral is down, y'all.
Margo
Dunzo.
placed.
Just like that, another boss bites the dust. Should we take another Discord call, Brian?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's talk to... You know what? Let's talk to the other one.
Hello, the other one calling in all the way from sunny Australia.
And now, with a rampage,
Hello.
here's King Ward Abu Chakra to give you the Raw SmackDown.
Dynamite. We got Chloe on the phone. We've got Forbidden Door right around the corner. How the hell are you, Chloe?
Yes, we do. I'm doing great.
Good to hear. I've seen some art lately. You've still been out drawing the series of AEW wrestlers. I think I saw. Was there a legit Layla Hirsch lately?
No, what was the last one I did? I did a Mina Shirakawa, which she retweeted, which is very nice of her, because then I got all the Mina simps come in and
oh hell yes.
in my mentions.
I think Frank has turned me into a Mina simp myself. Yeah. I'm a fan of her coming out, and there's a lot of her and that other gal that works with Tony Storm. They touch each other's chests a lot. Mariah May really be touching Titty City a lot.
Touching bosoms.
It's wild, man.
Want Mina.
It's been good. It's been good for.
She's gonna win the championship.
It's been good for the Joshi fans. Do you think?
She better win the championship.
She's gonna win the championship.
You know, I saw a promo where Jeff Jarrett was talking about what it means to him to be entered into the Owen Cup, because they're having now the 3rd annual Owen Hart tournament, which I think is a great way to give someone the spot at their All In London, which is their big event.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a tournament determines who gets to challenge.
Yeah.
But I thought how cool after he cut this promo and talked about how he used to tag with Owen Hart in the 90s. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And it just made me think, wow, Jeff Jarrett might be the perfect guy to win the fucking tournament.
Exactly.
What a story to tell, right?
Exactly.
He was emotional just talking about it.
Jeff Jarrett, he's been around.
He has been
for a
around.
while.
He has been around there, Slapnuts. He got to work with the great and illustrious Beetlejuice.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, what doesn't get bigger than that?
Yeah, that Jeff Jarrett promo, like, yeah, absolutely sold me on a guy who I've never cared about. So
yeah.
It's, you know, it's really a testament to AEW and their team. Like, I've never cared about Jeff Jarrett. Now I want him to win the Owen.
I mean, they've done some goofy shit with Jeff Jarrett. Do you remember where they, like, got in a fight backstage with blood, but the lights were...
Yeah, the Texas
Chainsaw
Chainsaw
the
match.
Texas Chainsaw match.
The
Okay,
Texas Chainsaw one.
they're throwing buckets of blood all over each other, but the lights were red backstage, so you couldn't tell because everything just looked red.
Yes.
So when they came out covered in blood, it was like, what happened? Like, when did that happen? It was just, it was bad.
That was great.
People got so mad at that match. That was really funny.
It wasn't as bad as the Mountain Dew Code Blacklight last thing Bray Wyatt did that I saw, unfortunately. That was a bad match.
Yeah. That's true.
That was not a good match.
That's true.
Oh shit. Custom
Original
body?
cyborg body.
Oh, Gray Fox style?
Yeah.
Damn. But you know,
I used that one a lot. They actually had, I don't know if the suits had different abilities, but I know you could like upgrade the weapons, right?
well, there's the Fox Blade and
yeah.
the HF Attack Blade.
But yeah, they would have different attributes.
Okay.
Like this one has a
Energy
special
use.
effect.
What's the special effect? Ooh.
Sometimes enabling it to cut clean through enemies.
So
every so often it can just completely cut through somebody.
just get them.
Yeah.
Let me spend my money on some unique weapons.
Le Tange.
Oh yeah, she is French. A pole arm made by linking multiple tripod arms together. The user can wield it like a spear or relax the arm's tension level to use it like a whip. Like a whip, Brian!
Like a whip.
Developed after careful analysis of mistrials of metadata. A battle data.
You sit down.
Why'd
The
you turn
fucking
Italian?
your French. Well, wait. Oh yeah, it's French, right?
You sit down.
They're having the
Yeah,
Olympics
it's gonna
in
be-
France, right? All I remember, man, I went to France. That it was dirty, bro. I'm sorry, my
That
Parisians.
shit's dirty, dude.
I'm down with the French Canadians, but the Frenchy Frenches, I just. What's up, bro? No,
Stinks,
I mean,
dude.
I only saw Paris. I'm sure the rest of, French countryside is.
Nah, they all stink.
Le Magnifique. Oh, come on.
I'm so fucking pissed.
Come on.
Yeah, they're all stinky and horny over there.
He's all, we're just, you know.
Sounds like Americans at cons. But yeah, I figured that's not the only thing you called in for, Chloe. What's the purpose of your call today?
Yeah, what other stereotypes can we discuss on the show tonight?
I apologize if you may have already spoken of this. I've been a bit lax with coming to the PPS streams because I've been sleeping during any time you've been on the stream. So
part of the healthy
be
balance
all right
right
now.
there, the recovery, the sleeping, no apologies
Recovery.
necessary.
Yes.
But I think I've fixed that now, so I think I should be all right. So I apologize if you've already talked about this, but I want to know if you've seen a little movie called Late Night with the Devil.
Yes, Derek turned me on to that. Yeah, I quite liked.
Did you know?
Yeah.
I was going to say, did you know that movie was made by Australians in Australia with everyone except for
Love to
Polka
see
Dot
it.
Man being Australian actors?
Love to see
Which
it.
I saw that and I thought, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I
It was
mean,
fucking Melbourne of all places.
last time I talked to you, I think I just gushed about how much I love Frank Miller and Furiosa, which is now streaming, so I think I'm going to watch it a third.
Oh, is it? Okay.
A third viewing is in store for me.
I might actually watch it now.
You have to pay for it. It's like you could rent it for like $20, you know, but it is streaming. But man, to watch it in my living room again. I'm going through right now, rewatching all of them, and yeah, having a blast. But yeah, that's good to know too, that was an Australian-made film. You guys have a
Yeah, and I didn't know that when I watched it.
Yeah, I didn't either. I had no idea. You guys got a good little scene going on right now.
Yeah, I could very much get the Ghost Watch sort of influence. I don't know if you've seen Ghost Watch or know what it is.
No, I don't know Ghost Watch.
You don't know? Okay, Ghost Watch was a TV movie in England back in the 80s, and it was interesting how they did it because it was made as if it was real.
Oh shit, are we in Mexico?
It was meant to be a news broadcast with real-ass British news anchors saying, oh, well, this is a Halloween special. We're going to go to a haunted house. But then bad shit happened, and it kind of had like a word of the world sort of thing where people who watched it actually thought it was legit.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. We Mexico, baby.
Because they had these...
Sorry, I'm just very excited.
Real-ass British news anchors. That's all right. Son of Mexico.
That sounds kind of like there's the zombie movie that starts where it's like a news crew going into like a tenement building that's like has some accident happen inside of it, and then like the movie kind of starts where it's like you're not supposed to think that this is going to turn into a horror movie. You just think you're watching the news. But yeah, Late Night with the Devil, that gimmick that we're talking about is that it's completely made to be like you're watching a
looks like it's from the
70s, you know, variety show.
Yeah.
And with the commercials and everything. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Car is a little conspicuous, right, Brian?
No.
The Corvette in fucking TJ. Hey, Gringo. Holy shit. That guy's jaw drops.
That's so a reference to the fucking El Mariachi movies.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Stupid. You don't even spend any time above ground. You go straight into the sewer, and the rest of the level's in a sewer.
I love it. But that costume, man, just made...
Best costume in the whole game.
Best costume in the whole game.
I kept it on for the rest of the game.
Adios, amigos.
I love it.
What a fucking baller. These Vicaros are like... Where is this? They don't say. Are we Juarez? Are we the Texas border? Or are we the Californian border? What side?
I don't know. That's a good question.
The indication of the boots and the hats on the locals makes me think maybe a little more Texas.
Texas, yeah.
It ain't the Tecate border.
No.
And we got the Blade Wolf with us now, which is great.
Now they can go and do recon shit.
Yeah, that's right. It won't let me walk the other way.
No, and you have to sit through this slow-ass walking scene.
While you talk to Kevin.
Well, no, you can fast forward through it, actually.
Oh, bye, Kevin. So, Do you think you're gonna watch All In, or not All In? I'm sorry, the Forbidden Door, because I think this will be the first one I'm actually paying attention to the lead up. In AEW, we're talking their next big pay-per-views. This cross promotion with New Japan, which now I'm pretty familiar with a lot of their big stars too, and you know we're gonna have this.
They're getting a lot of the Stardom girls as well involved. So what we got, Nina, and then
That's
I think
cool.
there's others as well, but I think they said Willow Nightingale was gonna fight someone from Stardom as well.
And we're getting the best just as an AEW mark right now. I love that we're getting the best of what Mexico, Japan, and in my opinion, the US has to offer with all the stuff from CMLL they've been doing lately, these cross promotions, these big fights all leading up to Forbidden Door 2 with New Japan guys. Like I'm digging it.
Yeah,
I don't think I could get this at WWE. I just, you know, get something totally different, you know. Oh yeah, this guy.
I am loving the of Samoa Joe and Hook and Shibata.
And Shibata, yeah.
Oh man.
Shibata kind of got on my radar because I think Brian, you had a T-shirt, right?
Oh yeah, I've had that shirt for years.
The wrestler, and he's just sitting there. That's in his pose, you know, sitting cross-legged on the mat.
It's so funny to see him do this now.
And now him doing, we talked about it the other day, I think, at training. It's like, I love Samoa Joe's walk away when they go to the top rope. Put his hands up and just walk away. Look at that drop kick. That's a wrestling move right there. I just got hit in the fucking face with it.
Probably my favorite wrestling move of all time.
When he walks away like that?
Away. That's Samoa Joe does.
That's so funny.
So I was laughing so hard when I saw Hook do it. And then now to see Shibata imitate it as well, and Joe's getting a kick out of it on the side of the apron. Like, I really like that.
Wearing his stupid Parappa the Rapper hat, and them getting into these weird, like, Tarantino-style conversations where they're talking about, like, hey, what's the fucking deal with lacrosse or something? Like,
yeah. Him backstage has been good, too. Working with them, working with Joe and Hook, going against like some of these guys that are just there to get like, you know, worked over. Like what is it? Varsity Athletes is who they were kind of like getting, you know, squashing.
Yeah, like
that's a fun match.
Like, oh, Hook and Samoa Joe versus the Varsity Athletes. I'm like, gee, I wonder who's gonna win.
Oh, nothing left for health. The one thing I will say, if I had to be like kind of critical at all, I would say, man, sometimes the AEW matches are like 30 minutes of like really technical but really long form stuff, and I get more out of like a squash match that lasted 5 minutes. It's like, oh, okay, do some storytelling outside of this, you know. I can't follow it. It's like more than. Oh, say what?
Certain kind of squash matches where it's established to make one wrestler look like a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A big
like
guy.
They said, oh, I'm just going to get this jobber. Yeah, like they did that with AEW, with WWE with Bron Breakker, where they have like some jobber come out and he just fucking destroys him. And it's like, no, stop, he's already dead. It's like, oh, yeah, I love that.
I love the, what was it? Satnam Singh finally got a singles match. And, you know, he's, what, 7'4"? Something? Just destroyed this little guy, some local dude. That kind of match, that shit's fun. Oh, secrets. Oh, you can't. Oh, I was like, it wouldn't let me in? We gotta heal. We need to heal.
You gotta heal. Now, I like that they do, they have a very good way of having these people in positions to excel on TV so that you can see more of them, and then later on they can get a, you know, a pay-per-view spot and build towards something. Because you can still have, like I liked last week, for instance, you had a 30-minute match. Again, you're starting the Owen, so there are going to be a little bit more of these longer structured wrestling matches. And yeah, I think that's what's cool about AEW is that they do matches that feel right. They feel like actual fights. You know, and like there's actual meaning or weight to what happens in those matches too. Like if somebody's injured in some certain way at the beginning of a tournament, that comes into play towards the end of the tournament as well, and it might be the reason they get eliminated. You know, or if they like, and then it creates cool areas of opportunity for story and character development. Like, hey, you had a perfect streak in the Owen until the semifinals. And that was great. The champions thing that they did.
Yep.
You can use that. Like, let's say later on, like, hey, yeah, now you lost your perfect streak, and you were too focused on it, even though it doesn't really lose their stature necessarily. It
protects that character.
But it's something to prod at if you're a heel, and so you're creating environments for heels to have something to get, you know, on the faces, and vice versa. And I like it. I think that's what's cool about this. I use ninja mode.
Well, how?
Isn't it
I don't know.
L2 to go into Zendatsu mode?
Yeah, but nothing. He's dead. You know, he died. What would I do?
You can chop him up to get the thing out of his stomach. I mean, I don't know. Why else is it going?
Well, yeah, but that's what I don't understand. I'm hitting L2. Nothing's happening.
Oh,
he
it's
just,
not?
you know, he just died. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
That's weird.
I do not know.
That is weird.
Okay, I'm gonna go around this guy again.
Hell yeah.
This fool.
You can also climb above. They trick you with a lot of stuff in this game too, where they'll put crates and
there's a door behind it.
Yeah, well, no, you need you need to climb up them. So you can, but it's like, oh shit.
Don't break your crates.
Yeah, like now I can't get to this side without those crates, so.
He's gonna see me.
It's fun. I like to see the different ways you can play this game.
Yeah, I thought I could get another stealth kill by walking up behind him.
You should be able to.
Let's see. I did before, and it was like, it said circle. I hit circle, and then he just went fucking ballistic. Let's see. Slow it down. Slow it down.
Thank you for your call, Chloe. Appreciate you calling in and catching up with us.
No problem. Are you taking a build up to a wheel spin now, do you?
We are taking wheel spin requests. How is this guy not seeing me? What the fuck? See, it held circle, but I missed it.
Yeah.
Okay, Chloe, you've asked for the wheel spin. Let's give it to you.
2 in a row.
That's 2 in a row. Oh, man. Now, here's something that I haven't thought about, Brian.
Yes.
Since it takes more, can there be more than one wheel spin a show? Because you would technically need 4 callers to say we want a wheel spin with no rewinds.
I guess. Well,
yeah?
it would take 2.
What do you think?
Well, to get a second one, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Do we open it up for 2 a show?
I think that might
never happened.
That might be fun. That might be fun.
Oh
'cause
my
that way it
God.
gives people a little bit more play. 2 per show. Let's try it out.
2 per show?
Okay, the timpani's locked in. Chloe, stay with us. Here we go.
Let's see it. Let's hear it. Spin that shit.
Oh my God.
Ready to take my shoes off.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Well, it's not going to be flex.
Uh-oh.
We got story time. Boom, baby. A nice
Oh my God.
story for Chloe.
Okay.
All right.
Story for Chloe.
We're coming up on a few months since the previous story.
Mm-hmm.
I've retold several stories on the show. I wonder if I have to retell an old one for new fans. Because I'm trying to think of new stuff. I have some stuff written down in my notes here. And I think that's how I got...
Surely we can't have heard all the Garrett ones.
Yeah, but you know, like what's a great one? We talked about running from the police while skateboarding illegally at night. We talked about... What else? What did we talk about? We talked about the teacher that grabbed onto my or put my hand down by their crotch. And said, "Do I look like a dude to you?"
Lucky.
Let's think. What was the last one I did? I think it was about working night crew at the mall store. No, what was it?
Oh, when you worked at Vaughn's?
Yeah, we've definitely talked about that. I'm thinking I remember I read in my notes, I'm seeing this again, have better endings.
I think you read that every time, and I forget you put that in there. Have better endings.
I have. I wonder if I've talked about my origin here at Mega 64.
Yeah, I thought so.
Meeting everyone here through Adam, who
It
was
was
Bones
the
from
whole
Alabanana.
B video, wasn't it?
Well,
Albanana.
Bones from Alabanana. Version 1, baby. Well, regardless, we got to play the song. Reflections of the past. Story time at last.
Brother, big dude, big dude, big dude,
It's so long ago.
big dude, big dude.
That's like
Reflections
first
of
week.
my ass.
First week in the new studio.
It was relatively soon after we'd moved in.
Yeah.
It was like 2018, I think.
Yeah? Was it?
Must have been.
Damn.
Maybe 2017.
You know, here I've got a good story that I can talk about now because I believe out here, East County, right?
Yeah.
There was what they call now, I think, boomers or no, bangers or fucking brazzers. What was the fucking name of it?
Not
It used to be
Brazzers.
Family Fun Center.
Yeah, boomers was. You got it right the first time.
Oh.
Okay, for me, I was
Not-
like, they didn't call it
it's not
boomers because that's
bragging.
like old people. But this is before it was slang for old people.
Yeah, it was.
There was like, you know, a go-kart, bumper cars, miniature golf, arcade,
Yeah.
pizza, kind of go have your birthday there. Place all over San Diego County. There were a bunch of them.
Yeah. There were a
Called,
lot.
it was Family Fun Center.
Yeah.
Then it became Boomers. They almost all had miniature golf, and the bigger ones had race, like go-kart racing.
Yeah.
So like over the years, this one out in East County, it was there forever. I think after COVID they tore it down, right?
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
during or after.
I think it like
Didn't make it.
limped back a little after COVID, but yeah, if it did, it was didn't stay open for a while.
Now I don't remember if we told this story before, but there was a group of friends that I was. This is like 2002 to like 2005, probably somewhere in this era.
Yeah.
It's like this group of friends. We all lived in all these apartments around East County, right? It was all kind of like working our first jobs, living in our first, or for me, probably like my second or third apartment.
Sure.
But we had some friends that worked as management at this Boomers. And they just kind of like knew, like, no one's in there at night. And then I don't know how it got suggested, but it's like, well, we should go in there and play hide and seek.
Oh yeah.
And we're all, you know, fairly responsible young adults, but we're not above breaking and entering. And we're also, you know, a lot of us would partake and maybe party a little, so be a little pre-game drinking maybe sometimes, and then we'd meet up and be like once a week. There was a time it was like, you know, we got to be kind of quiet because there's some apartments on the street out here, but pretty much from like 10 p.m. till whenever, like we could play hide and seek here all fucking night.
Right.
So we'd meet up and once a week, you know, start, you know, small games, hiding around the golf course, little areas, in the windmill, you know, out on the track, and then we'd have kind of like rules, like, okay, set a timer like for 10 minutes. It's before like iPhones and shit, right?
Yeah.
So like I was so extra always, even back then, that I was like making all black fucking sneaking suit, like Solid Snake himself. And I integrated a little stopwatch and a compass with a little LED light onto the sleeve, right? So I had like, okay, set my 10-minute timer, got my little LED light if I need to see in somewhere, clear some cobwebs, or, you know, sometimes you'd be crawling around, there's like spider webs and shit.
Right.
All into it, dude. Balaclava, all blacked out, looking like a fucking ninja, dude. Snake eyes from G.I. Joe and shit. And then it got bigger and it grew, and word
Uh-oh.
spread, and then it was like, yo, there's 30 people here tonight. It's 10 p.m. We're all meeting where the miniature putt-putt like return is. It's 30 people. There's people I don't recognize. Or do you know them? No, I don't know them. And like there's people drinking in the
like
parking
some-
lot now beforehand. Like this is
Oh
getting
my god.
this is getting too
Project
big. We're
Mayhem
gonna get
shit.
caught, you know. And like at this point, I'm so geared out. I've got a fucking complete camouflaged like rain poncho.
Yeah.
But it's gray on one side to blend in with the concrete and the stucco of the buildings. And then on the other side, it's actually like camouflage netting, like you would tarp over like a tank to disguise it as like woodland, as like a bush. So literally, like I could go like lay flat up against like a concrete building on the side of the racetrack, turn my poncho inside out, and I'd just be gray blended in with the sidewalk. No one would fucking find me. And then at other times, I would just go run out into like part of the golf course area on the other side of the racetrack, and I would throw it in upside down, like inside out, and I would just put the hood up and crouch and put it over my knees. I was a bush. I was just fucking camouflaged as a bush.
Right.
I would have had a little crack I could look out, and people would walk right by me, dude. It was so sick.
That's so funny.
One time, I got up to the top of the batting cage, didn't even hide. I just climbed on the, you know, they had a netting.
Net, yeah.
And that netting went up like 4 stories to like a tent pole in the center.
Yeah.
I just climbed.
What the fuck is this?
Sorry, I my elbow did that. I just climbed up there and just sat at the top of the netting and looked down at everyone like playing hide and go seek, because no one thought like, oh shit, someone's up there. Like no one looked up and found me. Had so much fun doing this. But yeah, eventually it got to the point where I think it was like, hey, I'm gonna bounce. Like this, we're getting caught tonight, and I'm not going to jail. So this was a fun thing that we could kind of like. There was maybe some deniability, like, oh, we knew the manager, you know, we're friends. There was like 10 of us.
Yeah.
But this was crazy, dude. This just got too big, too out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember hearing about that.
Vector in the chat is saying it, man. You should have did a hide and seek fight club, and you do not talk about hide and seek.
Exactly. No,
Well, that's what it sounded like. You were saying, oh, it got too big. There were too many people involved. I'm like, yeah, you fucking got Project Mayhem hide and seek at the putt-putt.
I'm pretty
At
sure I
other
remember
family
hearing
fun
about
centers.
it.
See, that's the thing. Other family fun centers, it was happening. We didn't even plan this.
It was
Brian's
one of the,
hearing about it.
How old or what year did you say?
It's probably
it was?
like 2002 to 2005. It was like somewhere in that era.
Because I remember my friends being like, they do hide and seek at Family Fun Center, and I wanted to go. But my parents are like, I mean, they wouldn't let me go out of the house after like 11,
Yeah.
you know? So it was like, no.
It was a bunch of like gutter punks and like dudes, and all our friends were like in these bands.
You probably met my friend Artur back then without even knowing.
And then it just got bigger and bigger, and then the people that worked at the Family Fun Center stopped coming. So now it's like, okay, we're really just jumping fences and run around in the dark for like 2 hours back here. But the thrill of it all, dude, it was so fun. And we had this 10-minute rule where, you know, after the 10 minutes, you had to make it back to base camp. And it was always like one person seeking.
Mm-hmm.
So after 10 minutes, your strategy would change, and you're not trying to find people. You're trying to stop them from now running back to touch base.
Oh.
Or like you would wait, someone else would run back to base, they would go, and then you kind of strategize, because now after the 10 minutes, everyone has another 10 minutes to get back, or we call it, and if you didn't get back, you know, you're it next time.
Right.
Potentially.
Right.
There was all kinds of cool hide and seek rules, but man, that was a lot of fucking fun back in the day.
I used to do shit like that.
I personally never got busted, but stupid. I mean, it's so fucking illegal.
I used to do shit like that at the stores. I would like go try to find places to hide in the store when I was hanging out with my friends. Like we'd be at like
and wait for them to like close.
Yeah, like no. Just like I'd walk down an aisle with a friend. Like I remember one time it was exactly what you described. I was there with a couple of friends from high school, and like we went down one aisle, and then they like stopped halfway down it, and I kept going, like, and I turned left, and then I found like a pile of clothes or whatever, or like some things, and I laid them on top of me, and I laid down, and I just like had like a little peek hole, and I was just like, And that was when I realized it's like, oh, you don't need complete coverage. You just need to cover identifiers.
You need to cover the shape of a body.
Yeah,
of a
yeah.
human
So it's like
standing
cover
there,
3/4 of your legs, and if your pants are still showing, they'll just think it's a pile of clothes. And if your arms are like
Yeah.
enough, then so I remember just doing shit like that too.
Sometimes the shadows would be enough to just hide you in, on a dark night or on a cloudy night.
Yeah.
I remember one time someone got in the bumper boats and like pushed it away from the wall, so they were like hiding curled up in a bumper boat, and they had pushed themselves out to the middle of the pool.
Oh shit!
So it's like, how could you get found? Like no one could get to you.
How are you gonna get back?
Exactly. Yeah, I think they got a little wet.
I guess you can just do that. Those bumper boats were fun.
We never destroyed any
summer
property.
fun.
I will say.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, how would you explain that to the cops if they caught you? Just being like, "What are you doing out here?"
Well, that's the thing, man.
Oh, they never caught us.
Well, I knew. Yeah, the one we never got caught, but I knew I could run way faster than most of the other people here, and I always parked strategically far away, where it would make for a quick escape on only foot. Like you could not drive to where I parked. It was up on I thought about this so fucking hard. It was up on a bridge. I would park on a street up on a bridge near this Boomers. So that if I had to hop the fence, run down where these apartment complexes were, I could just run up the embankment to get on this street, and then I was like gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
That's it. That's what it was. There were so many
But luckily,
times,
we never got fucking busted.
There are so many times you would either do something, you hear an alarm or a light would come on, and it was just like, okay, book, we all know where to meet up. And we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have a way of like calling each other to be like, yo, did you make it? Be like, no, we're gonna meet back.
We had
here.
cell phones. We had like razors maybe, or like.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I had like a work pager.
Yeah.
I had like the Motorola, back in.
I did have a razor back
2002.
But not all of my friends did. You know what I mean? It wasn't one of those things. So, but yeah, I remember doing shit like that all the time, where it was like, we try to sneak into some place.
Sneaking into places used to be so fun, but now, like, I don't know.
Well, I think
the older I get, the more I'm aware of like how many people have fucking guns.
Yeah.
And when you find kids sneaking into a place, it's like, oh, get out of here, kids. But like when you find like me sneaking in somewhere, it's like, oh, you're gonna shoot me. I would shoot me.
Yeah. Are you on fucking drugs? What's up, dude? What tweak are you fucking doing?
Why are you sneaking in here, motherfucker?
That's the thing. Like that's why it's like kids will be kids, kind of thing. Where you don't really go as hard on them. You kind of like give them a proverbial slap on the wrist.
That one's glowing. I should be able to get it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's. Is it R2 for ninja mode? Because there's got to be a way for you to, like, when it's like that, you can slice it off.
I know, I'm trying.
Yeah, that. Oh, you don't have any charge. That's why. Or no, you should. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, thanks for calling in, Chloe.
Yeah, thank you for calling, Chloe.
No problem. Thank you for the lovely story.
We appreciate it. Yeah. We got the wheel spin in. I love to have a wheel spin. Even with the new rules, I feel like we're getting more and more spins than ever.
It's true. That's kind of the fun.
Give me that arm.
All right, have a good day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, that's a death.
Gotta love it.
Ouch.
I just gotta. I can't seem to parry these guys. Where I figured out the parry on Mistral, that boss fight was like nothing.
Yeah.
Should let me cut these boxes open. Just saying. Just saying.
Definitely done a lot of stupid shit as a kid.
Blade Wolf's all on their own.
Well, not stupid, but just shit that you could just, as an adult, you
I had
really
fun.
should know better.
I had fun doing that stupid shit.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I think you got to do that stupid shit when you're young because, there's no excuse. You can't do it as an adult. Oh, you're right, Brian. I've been hitting the wrong button. All right, we should take a potty break here in a second.
Yeah, now I'm thirsty.
As I tell the dog. Time for a potty break.
I hope my dog's okay.
What? Why would they be okay? Why would you say it like that?
I always hope that they're okay.
Why would you say it like that,
I'm not there, dude.
It's not funny.
Okay?
It's not funny, dude.
Oh, I didn't leave the light for her shit.
1025, can you answer our question of the day?
Excuse me?
1025, you're on the air. Can you answer our question?
No. Sorry.
You want to take a stab at it?
A stab?
What's the question?
The question of today is, In 1946, how many home runs did Babe Ruth have?
1946?
Yes.
60.
He had 60?
Yeah.
Okay, can we accept that? It's 60 home runs?
Oof.
Is that what your guess is?
Yeah.
You win, sir.
Dog's fine.
We got a winner today, folks. We got a winner
That
today.
did it.
Sir, if you could just hang on the line, we'll get your name and your address, and we'll have those tickets out to you, okay?
Okay.
Just hold on a second. Let me put you on hold.
Sure.
How dare you do this?
Rex, can you get this guy's address and his name so we can send those tickets out to people holding on for you? Yeah, I'll get here. Let me get this. Okay, you're gonna take care of the call. Okay. Johnny, you're on next. Okay, sir, you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm right here, sir.
All right. We're gonna need to get your name and your address.
Okay.
And you've won 3 tickets to the. Sir.
Oh, really?
Yes, they're coming to Newark.
Okay.
So, are you familiar with this band at all?
Yeah.
So you like them?
Yeah.
Did you even know what radio channel this is?
No.
That's 102.5.
Okay, what channel is that?
It's 102.5.
Okay.
So you got 3 tickets to this band.
What channel is this?
Okay, what channel is that?
It's 102.5.
Okay.
So you got 3 tickets to this band. And it's for, get the date on those? It's for July 26th and 27th. So you can use those either day.
Oh, that's coming
and,
soon.
and if you can use them both days also.
Both days?
Wow.
Because it's an outside concert. That's what they're doing at the outside concerts this year.
Yeah.
So you really like this band, huh?
Yeah, they're a good band.
Yeah, well, guess what? This is all bullshit.
I figured.
I figured.
All right, we'll be right back.
Bitch.
A little Fingers remix.
Hey. It's strange. Hey.
Get it?
Oh no. That worked?
I used the sword
Sword?
to push the camera changer.
Sword.
To Bryan,
Sword.
I can have one kiss.
Swinging it.
You can have one kiss.
Dungurus.
Whoa!
Shit.
As we've showcased many times on the Poorly Played stream here. Sorry, fingers. We're gonna turn you down a sec. Just a skosh, bud. This is the Mega 64's possession. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance promotional blade. I forget how many I made. Was it like six? Yeah, something like that. 6 of these in existence. I believe one still sits in a case over at Konami Los Angeles. Last time I was there, I saw it, and I think last time I saw a video, something filmed in there, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I was like, oh
really?
Shit, it's still there. But yeah, it's got a bunch of the signatures from Platinum. This one also has a bunch of signatures by everyone here at Mega 64 as well. 2013.
Doesn't it have, it's got...
We got Jay Bohr on here, guys.
Don't walk away from me when I'm
You know what I'm saying, dog? Jay Bohr?
Doesn't it have Kojima's signature on there, too? Yeah, it was, like, given to...
Because Kojima didn't really, like...
Shit kids.
You know. Kojima didn't really, like, you know...
Yeah, but I can't remember who they were. All the 5 people that it was given to. Aside from you, or from us. Because one was a surprise that came back to us with all of their signatures. Because they wanted us to sign all of them, and it was you, me, Sean, Rocco, Garrett, Kevin, Eric, Derek. Like, it was the whole crew at the time, all 6, 7
And
of
I
us.
think, like, there's, like, hella fucking platinum, you know, names. There's, like, 6 fucking platinum names on here. All with the P+ logo, too. A couple of them did that. Yeah, I mean, this was, like... That was a big milestone for me, man, was making those.
Dude.
Getting that in the hands, too, of, like, the developers. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Also, like, being involved with the marketing of Metal Gear Rising throughout it, even, like, you know, we made those videos with Sean in the Metal Gear Rising costume, the new costume that I had, like, whipped together as fast as I could. That was, like, before the game was out. I was looking at trailers to work off
I
of.
remember.
And then we're involved in, like, the marketing, not only with those costumes, but then they added, you know, I made one sword for Sean. Then they're like, yeah, make 6 more, you know, and even better than just the cosplay quality. Like, these are, like, trophies.
God, I remember being for some of it and hearing about the process that it took to machine all of these. And, yeah. It was,
that costume
really
was
cool.
worse, dude. This fucking Raiden costume,
Oh,
I swear to God, it almost cost me of the relationship I was in. I think it actively contributed to the breakup. I was just busy, you know. Imagine working 8 hours, and then I come home and I just spend another 6 in the garage staring at these fucking armor pieces on Raiden's body.
Right.
So many little ideal, like, or little, like, intricate pieces of foam and then real metal bolts and stuff that all had to be, like, riveted and then attached to this wetsuit. And, like, I hadn't made anything as complex as that. And I still didn't even get to finish the back of the costume.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Okay, I'm going to wait for this fool to turn around. I'm going to jump up here, like Bryan suggested. Oh, but I still can't get close to him. Will he see me up here? Is there a lie down?
Actually, is the one... Yeah, this is the original...
Is there a lie down and take it?
Kojima... That might be it. Kojima might have gotten one of the 2 swords as well. Maybe he didn't sign it, but I think...
How do we know that? Who's saying that?
Well, Kojima.
What the fuck? Bro, I've never seen that tweet, dude.
Well, I think you just don't remember.
Do I?
What?
That's probably more accurate.
Because it's from 2013.
Did I like it? Are you on my account?
No, somebody just linked on...
But you're signed into me. No, oh, you're on the
No,
Chrome.
no.
You're not on
sign
Chrome.
in to you.
No, don't do that.
Okay. But yeah.
Just send it to me, bro, later or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's fucking wild. Holy
yeah,
shit.
I'm looking at it, and I feel like this one might have been the one that came back. to us.
So
that we have right
Kojima
now.
at least saw them.
Yeah.
That's
I can't,
wild,
because
dude.
I can't read what this.
Yeah, I remember I had the machined like plastic hilt pieces done at a water jetting place locally out in East County. El Cajon, to be exact. Oh, and then I bolted everything together, and then I lathed all of the steel on a. The fucking shadow makes that one look rusty on top.
Yeah, this one here.
They got a clear coat on them so they won't rust. So it's just that
Yep.
lighting, I guess.
Yep. Man, yeah, it's very, very cool. And they wanted all of us to sign in too, which is really cool.
I don't remember Kojima getting a hold of one, or at least he saw that. He was in the room with him. We don't know if he like flew home with it.
Yeah, I mean those
How you
ended up
get that
turning out
home?
so fucking. Well, you just check it, I guess, or you ship it. When you're Kojima,
I
you probably have
forget,
means.
you know, like we look back at certain stuff with Mega 64.
Yeah.
You know, we look back at like last year celebrating 20 years, and it's like, holy shit, so much over fucking 20 years like happened, and then I'm just thinking like, yeah, there's stuff like this too. It's like, wow, I like had a little bit of involvement in the promotion of a video game, and like my trophy like that I built still sits in their fucking little trophy case. Like that kind of shit blows my mind. I forget about that. So I in some ways I'm like, yeah, why are they having us do a panel at MGSCon? What am I going to be on stage talking about? It's like, well,
we announced technology for one of
you
their
made
games.
you made some pretty like some pretty noticeable shit that a lot of people have seen in viral videos over the years. Like I guess, you know,
Not only
I forget that.
We product launched transferring.
That was that was huge.
Kojima
too.
wanted us to help with that. Like that was the thing. Like we were doing, that was part of his subversive campaign. Man, was that he used us to do
this like
huge
introduction
announcements at E3.
Yeah, like here's how transferring works.
Here it is as a concept, and here we didn't know cloud gaming was going to be a thing. You know the way that it is, but he basically was like, yeah, why can't you play Metal Gear Solid 2 on your PSP and then come back home and play what you know?
Also
like,
on your PS3, yeah.
Yeah, like that, you know, and they could do it, and he pushed that, and I think that's, you know, so cool. And then again, he used us to introduce that. He used us as part of the marketing for Rising, you know, and like, it's pretty cool. Plus, on the other hand, he's also worked on a bunch of videos with us.
I think also, you know, homies in the industry that have worked over the years with Konami have like got us in like for Phantom Pain stuff. Like Robert Peeler, you know, had Rocco down and he got to play it early. He had me down to Konami just to stream once.
Right.
You know, while Phantom Pain been out, they were still kind of supporting FOBs, and I went and, you know, played some on Twitch with him.
That's cool.
Yeah, man, I really forget, like, because there's been so much. And a lot of it is, luckily, like, man, when you get to work for a product that you actually fucking love, like, not just like, oh, I kind of like fucking Gears of War. We got to make a Gears of War game and work with Cliffy B. I love Gears of War. Great working for Cliffy B.
Yeah.
Also, getting to work with Konami on Metal Gear shit, it's like, what would I want more than that? Like,
right?
I think like my golden goose might be Capcom and Resident Evil. Like, I don't think we've ever done something, you know,
Not
officially
directly,
directly for Capcom.
Mine is still SNK.
Well,
which might hopefully I can.
We got the hookup over.
Talking to Max.
We're gonna be playing some games again soon.
Yeah, I've been talking like love. I mean, that's me, because you and I have a very similar lineage of like.
That's your
like games that we love.
Yeah,
and
your love of SNK runs deep.
Yeah, it probably the same way that your love of Capcom. Like I've come around to Capcom. Even more now, like some of their other, you know, games that I didn't play, but for the longest time to me they were, you know, Mega Man, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, and you know, that's kind of it. Nowadays, I'm actually more open to a lot of their stuff.
I'm excited for this Capcom fighting collection that's coming. Just like the last Street Fighter collection, I'm gonna get it on Switch.
Yeah.
Just great way to have those games archived there.
Yeah, nice little portable way because you probably won't play them at home. But they're fun to play while you're like somewhere else on a plane, grind.
Well,
stories.
how big is it that fucking Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is gonna be fucking re-released? Like,
I know.
I feel like this is fucking so slept on. That
cool.
is fucking, for me, like, holy shit, it's gonna be playable for everyone again? Like, oh, that's great. I still have tons of ways to play that game, but the average Joe that like has not been able to get a hold of that, right?
It's crazy.
How are they gonna get taken for a ride?
Yeah, I guess I never considered that. I've always had access to it on my Dreamcast and PS2.
Yeah,
and
I got that
whatever,
PS2 copy. They say the Dreamcast copy is the preferred one. Even when the port was announced, I was seeing a lot of like, oh, I hope they do the Dreamcast one.
Dreamcast version, man. Dreamcast version of most fighting games is better. I'm excited. I'm excited for all that shit.
I mean, make it the arcade MAME version if it's an emulation. I don't know how. Actually, like on consoles, can they emulate MAME yet?
Probably.
Probably can do anything. Put your mind to it.
If a fucking Steam Deck can do it, then.
Woo! This guy's gonna burn up.
You can fucking do RetroArch on iOS now, so.
Dude, yeah. I was
Fuck
playing
Delta.
N64 games.
Fuck Delta, I got iOS.
Is he jammed? Did Blade Wolf help me out here? What's up with
I
this?
think he might.
He just kind of pissed off. That dog like left. Is he
But
done?
I'm glad again. Like I'm glad that I was able to work with a lot of different companies to do stuff with Naughty Dog, to be around and in rooms where I had no business being in terms of like game development, but I learned so much from doing that, from working with people like that, and like it's really fucking cool. It's really cool that in the 20 years that Mega 64 has been around, and for the time that I was able to help with whatever I was able to help with on the road and with videos and whatever, it's always been something so fucking cool. Like, you know, to me it was just a fucking Saturday, but I've worked on most of those DBZ videos until the last one.
Yeah.
So it's like I've worked on videos that are the, you know, like the original videos that we did with what was it called? Sequence Erase and stuff like that. Like all these things that end up being like viral hits and things later on. It's like, wow, yeah, I was there and like helping out. I've been on a track with Brandon DiCamillo.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I said is custom throwing animations, but I'm on a track.
But you're
with
on a track with
fucking
Dico. Like what
DiCamillo, right?
just like no one knows that but you. But isn't that like just such a thing where you like lay in bed at night sometimes you're like, how did like I make this dream come true? Like that's something I would have never thought. Like, oh, I'm gonna.
I know.
Get on the track with Deco. Yeah, I can't say that one. That's fucking huge, Brian.
Because like we've listened to so much of the fucking calls and his raps and everything, and I mean again, we wouldn't know or be who we are.
Can you answer our question of the day?
without these fucking calls and these raps. And so like yeah, I got to do like, okay, yeah, as an artist, was it what I would have liked to do if I wanted to collab with fucking Brandon DiCamillo? Who gives a shit, you know? Yeah, I would have liked to lay down some cool tracks and maybe do something.
That's not what you were here
funner.
for.
But that's not what I was there for. No, instead I got to do something that if you would have told 12-year-old Brian sitting there watching CKY
that kind of thing,
tapes, it would have fucking lost their shit.
And that kind of stuff happens so randomly around the studio because I guarantee it was like you're just hanging out. Rocco's like, hey, we need a voice for this video. Like while he's editing, he just goes,
literally that.
Hey Brian, can you just say custom throwing? Like didn't even tell you what it was gonna be, huh?
No, I was there for that day. We were shooting on the field, and they're like, "Hey, we need somebody to say custom throwing animations. Do you mind?"
Oh, it was one of those.
Yeah, we were shooting on the blue field. I think I was wearing the pink hat shirt that day, and I was just there to grip. I was just there to like help out where I could, and yeah, Rocco's like, "Hey, do you mind?" And I think I knew that was gonna happen, that it was gonna be Brandon DiCamillo, but it could have been also one of those times where I don't think Rocco knew if it was confirmed yet, so it was like close to the chest.
we're trying to get them, it might not happen kind of thing. Yeah, there's a lot of that when you're making stuff too.
Yeah, so I know Rocco wouldn't. They always keep a lot of stuff close to the chest when it comes to surprises like that, because they don't ever want to disappoint anybody. You know, like they don't want to hype people and say, "Oh, we got a really huge star for our thing."
Ooh, this guy's
until
got
like it's all, you know, it's all there and clear. You guys always know that. But yeah, it was one of those things. And then yeah, another time, the fucking. I was gonna say this earlier. I'm nostalgic of working the conventions. It was so much fun to go to a new city and hang out.
Yeah.
Be at the con and experience something so new.
It's a lot of work though.
You know, the work part actually I enjoy. I really loved working the cons, meeting people, talking.
Wow, you loved it, it sounds like.
Got a little frog in my throat. But I got kind of tired of them bleeding together.
Yeah, the summer, my July is like not, I don't have a July, essentially.
And then you also, like, it stops being new. It's, you know, you meet, like, the odd every so often, like, but if you're only doing the same few cons, and that's all I could do at the time, you know, you just see the same people. Basically, that's just when you see that person.
It's your con family, though, dude. That's kind of part of that's fun.
Which is
Give me the health.
But that's why I kind of always...
can't I got it. I sliced right through it.
There you go.
There you go.
That's why I always kind of liked, this is what I was leading up to, the Game Days event.
Oh, Game Days.
Even if we didn't do... Even when we weren't doing the...
I still get asked, is Game Days coming back? I was asked last week. Game Days coming back?
Yeah.
I don't have these answers. But what a fun time. I just, you know what I say is like, man, even if it doesn't, you were there back in the day, man. That. A lot of people can't say that. You were there when it was pure.
And they were so much fun, and that's why I liked them, because it was like, there, you can always go on new experiences and meet up with new people, because there's always hundreds of people who would show up. And I'm just talking about day of Disney event. You know, not during the convention side of it, when we started doing the first day, that became like a whirlwind. It was like, okay, doors open.
That's always the most fun for me, is like
nonstop.
Hey, here's these panels we're hosting. Here's like some booths.
That was so
and like I would DJ the whole fucking first day. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Low stakes, cause like what's gonna go wrong? Like this is just fun, you know. Oh, the Aquabats CD isn't playing.
Sears.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
I never just dawned on me. George Sears is the name of his father, and that's why George kind of resonated with him. Anyway, yeah, but at Game Days, we even had fucking, remember a special guest one year was Deco. And, like, I was the guy setting up the virtual call for everybody to come in and talk to him in a booth, and, like, kept it running. So it was, like, this weird thing where it was, like...
I'm so bummed I didn't have time to go do that day.
Yeah, I remember Rocco being like, hey, do you mind being the one to set it up? Or somebody, I can't remember. But I feel like it was Rocco. He's like, do you mind, like, you know, calling and make sure it's all set up and everything, and yada yada. And it was like...
Yeah, you get to talk to DiCamillo one-on-one now.
One-on-one, totally unfucking, like, I'm no, you know, big-ass nerd trying to, like, nerd out or be like, whatever. I'm like, hey, man, how's it going? You know, feeling good? You ready to do this? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, we'll try to keep to whatever. And, like, you know, if you need anything, just, I guess, let us know however you can. But it was like, we got to chat beforehand, and at the end, like, because I got put in charge of doing that. Again, it was like I got
the most
work
time with him,
with Deco for a day.
Yep.
And again, like, that's one of the fun things about doing all of these. So come out to the cons and see us, because not only is it fun to meet everybody, but gosh darn it, Garrett, there's some merch, there are some panels, I'm sure.
There's a ton of stuff.
You want to talk about our plugs.
This little,
gotta pay the bills.
This little President Sears here, can I pause him? Yeah, hell yeah.
Pay the bills.
We're paying him. We're paying him.
I paid out the ass. Listen, it's all starting this July 4th. Anime Expo hosts a panel to rival the power of God.
Huge.
Friday, July 5th. After you celebrated the 4th, come celebrate the 5th. Oh, venture down to Figueroa Avenue find parking wherever you may.
Yeah.
Walk on into the Anime Expo and enjoy new and exclusive Mega 64 panels, a booth space with tons of new merchandise that Brian quickly talked about earlier. We haven't showed it all yet. More is coming. Stay tuned. But we're going to be at Anime Expo. Look at this. Dropping a batch this Friday. How do you drop a batch? Does it sound like that?
Yep. Just like that.
Dropping a retro collection right on ya.
Loads.
We're talking Friday. Look at that fucking sharp beanie. The beanie is sharp, or as they call it in French Canada, a toque.
The toque.
Some highlights from the show. Look at these two shots. You got Rocco and Meg. You got Sean and myself. Clearly, Meg and I bring in the beautification to the podcast.
You better believe it.
We don't talk as much as the other two, but we sure do look better. Oh, all right. Now there's both of them on. Where'd my shot go?
Ew.
Guys, it's a wondrous day. Mega 64 has collaborated with a friend of ours, Brian, Kevin POTUS. He's working over there. You may have seen him on Palette Swap. The new video from Mega 64 is here. I think I'm most impressed with this intro shot. I love this shot. Just can't get enough of this shot. Brian.
Looks well. It's so well lit.
Look at this shot. Check this shot out. Guys, go on over to Mega64.com.
You gotta see it.
Go on over to YouTube.com/Mega64.
Better believe.
And go on over to Patreon.com. Search up Mega64. We are going to be bringing you new digital gifts. We are bringing you updates to the tiers soon. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Mega 64's Blu-rays are being received by the loyal patrons themselves. That's right. The latest tour Blu-ray and the box set Blu-ray are now hitting your mailbox. Here's another one, Brian. I gotta tell you, the slipcover art alone, fantastic stuff.
I gotta pick me up one of those.
Yeah, shop.mega64.com.
That's where you go.
You get it all.
I'm so fucking happy.
Do that. Yeah, do that stuff.
Spend your money there.
Yeah, or come see. Yeah, bring cash out to the convention and save on the shipping.
Send your money there.
It can happen. All right, let's see what Jorge's up to. Thanks for reminding me, Brian. Got to get to those plugs. Had to get to him. But no, really like the new video, man. Really stoked. Kevin's a good guy. Happy to be collabing, man.
Yeah. Nice.
And Derek has what I saw early on when it was uploaded. It was like, man, miss the Derek scream. It's a lot of comments about it's a good video when you got the classic Derek Acosta scream in there.
Yeah.
And oh boy, does it go off without a hitch.
It's true.
So the kid got into the sewers through
There's a line that gets me every time from Sean, which I think is the only line Sean has in the video. A paramedic comes and I think he goes like, "Are any of your instruments steam powered?" And Sean just goes, "No, they're no." Just like the inner dialogue of the paramedic going, "Oh, I'll explain to him how they're powered. No, they're electronically powered or battery powered." And then he goes, "No, they're no, I'm not going to explain it to this fucking idiot."
Idiot's already crashed his fucking dipshit mobile.
It's so subtle that just... No, no.
Oh, gotta love Sean.
Right
No,
and
that
out.
was a fun video. I liked it. I watched it this morning.
It was good. I put it on. I streamed it from my phone to my TV in 4K.
Oh.
I said, give me. I said, "Huck tuh, give me this 4K mounted motherfucker."
Nice. Sucking dick.
No, dude, I was
What?
spitting tobacco, chewing tobacco. What do you think Haktua means, dude?
I mean,
It's
she
chewing
said-
tobacco.
She said spit on it.
She's from Nashville, dude.
Smashville.
You know what the best thing about girls from Nashville is?
What's that?
When they're chewing tobacco, they know what to spit and what to swallow.
You sit down.
Oh my God. This is a Jackie Martling joke for real.
Yeah.
That really is a
Oh,
Jackie the
God.
Joke Man original. What's the best thing about girls from the South?
Oh man.
That's a good old joke man.
Joke man.
Good old 362-558 wine. What was his phone number? No. 762-558 wine. 558 wine. I think it was like a Syracuse area code.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
I miss Jackie, man.
I have
Poor
asthma.
Jackie.
I miss. Although Richard Simmons has been
I have asthma.
back in some way. He's been tweeting a lot lately. Remember Richard Simmons was like so off the grid that people started like a podcast and made all these like accusations of his housekeeper keeping him locked up and stealing his money and shit. You remember that?
Yeah.
Which I think like in retrospect, like his poor housekeeper and him were just like, no, we want to be left alone. Jesus Christ. He doesn't have any family, right? He never found the one. He never found that one special lady to get married to, you know, Brian?
Yeah, I wonder why.
He never just pegged down that one. He was a playboy.
He was.
He was in the Hollywood elite with the deal a meal cards and the jazzercise. He was having old ladies sweating to the 80s, to the 90s and beyond, and you know, the sweat dripped off his balls. You know what I'm saying? To the windows, to the walls.
To the fucking walls.
In those little dolphin shorts Richard had. But why couldn't he just settle down with the right one? Why couldn't he fight the right woman? I'll never know.
I have asthma.
But I love when Howard would do that too. When he was in studio, he would fucking pin him down like that. Had always the best sense of humor. Richard Simmons, huge friend to the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, it was
and
great.
I think Gary, the producer, Baba Booey himself,
Baba Booey,
has kind of reached out and spoken to him through Twitter DMs, and it is apparently really Richard, and he's at least opened up a little more communication with the outside world and isn't just like locked up in his spot.
Okay.
You
I
know?
mean, yeah, I think we've all agreed, or at least you and I have talked about this in the past, that the dude's probably just
Can you imagine? Yeah, you don't want to be seen anymore because, like, okay, your whole thing was like, you have weight issues. Essentially, that's your whole market is weight loss.
Yeah.
And your specialty, if you don't know Richard Simmons, if you're not familiar with his late 80s and early 90s kind of television appearances, he was very, very into telling, you know, the compassionate story that he had with his weight loss, and he would identify with people he helped, and he would sponsor people and help them, and you know, that was just something he was very open about, his own struggles with weight and everything, and that's why he was this kind of motivational kind of weight loss diet. He was making money off it, right?
Yeah.
The exercise equipment industry, the dieting industry, the,
Yeah,
the
I mean,
food and the meal plans
the
and
whole
all this stuff.
nutrition, health thing.
Yeah, it's an industry, right?
Yeah.
But this guy was motivating people, and he was sharing like his own struggles and being very open and vulnerable, right? When he would make his TV appearances. Well, can you imagine, you know, like appearances and his weight loss and his goals and everything were so important to him? What if he was, you know, sequestered and changed because everyone gets older, everyone's weight changes and fluctuates with age?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, what if he just does not want to be in the public, you know, arena anymore? Because this guy's whole life was about that, and he just does not want to be seen anymore. Like, I think a lot of that happened with some older Hollywood actors. Like I want to say, who was Smokey in The Bandit, or who was the Bandit? Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds. Yeah.
I think Burt Reynolds kind of was like, yeah, I don't want to be on shit anymore. And then like, he hadn't been seen for like 5-6 years. His publicist and his managers were like keeping him off shit. And then he did like I think an episode of a TV show where they like drive old cars. He did one of those, like, and everyone got to see Burt Reynolds, and it was like, oh no, like what? He's deflated.
Yeah, the dude got old.
Yeah,
right?
but can you imagine like just wanting to be left alone because you got old and you look different, or you gained weight and you look different,
Right.
and everyone's starting podcasts to come find you, and Reddit is like peeping into your fucking windows at night and ringing the doorbell on your mansion driveway. Like this shit was happening to Homeboy. I'm
It's
getting
funny.
my.
It's funny what people will do when they feel entitled to your privacy.
No, we're just checking to make sure he's safe. His housekeeper's taking advantage.
Yeah, that's always what it is. Always some weird.
Do we
story
know
like
that? We don't. How do we know
So,
that?
yeah, where did you get this idea from? Like, the only person who's in there is the housekeeper. It's like, well, yeah, it's probably
She's
because
stealing
he's
his
not gonna
money.
fucking keep his house. Still has money.
Well, I think he had grown really attached and close to, a live-in housekeeper, and that was like his personal assistant, his aide, his friend,
Yeah.
And we had no reason to believe he was being held against his own will. All right, I'm gonna try the stealth kill on this fool. We got to get to some more calls because I know that we've had you guys patiently waiting. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Get the stealth. Open it up. Yeah, it flashed for like 1/10 of a second. Give it to me again. Come on, you sumbitch. Oh, you angry sumbitch. Now I'm gonna get seen. Wait, can I get this one? Ooh, got it. Now, do the other two hear that happen? How do they not? Oh, wait, do I get another one? Yes! Bryan, 2 in a row.
Yes, that's what I mean.
You don't say.
You gotta hit those.
You don't
Combo.
say. And this motherfucking gorilla over here still doesn't see me. Come on over here. Nope.
Nope.
That's a waste, right? I waste some blue energy when I do that. I love that it's... Did you notice it's the sound of reflex mode? I think I just noticed that. This came first, though.
Is it?
Listen. Is that the sound of reflex mode from 5, or am I tripping? Hi, sir.
I don't know.
Siri turned on. No, thanks, Siri.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone
Shut up.
first.
Shut up. You're ruining my show.
Siri,
I'm
shut
broadcasting here. You bitch you. Okay. Sorry.
Mongrel bitch.
Calling Siri the B word, man. So fun. Oofa. Moved out of your way, son. What do you got? One of you at a time? Easy. Easy. Did you see that? Parried. Sliced your leg up. Sliced some fingers off. Oh, drop kick still. Oh, he doesn't need arms for the drop kick. That's a wicked drop kick. Oh, missed it. But he's got low enough health to slice that arm up. Ooh, did it with a fucking drop kick me again. There we go. I need that blue gauge full to hit the good Zandatsu. There we go. Blocked it. And there's the rest of ya. Pick up a little health. Pick up a little hollow chip. Finally. Hit the silverbacks.
I forgot that's what they were called.
Yeah, they look like gorillas. Cool, like those other geckos too that we fought that have like the really thick thighs to them. Like, that's like almost like a salamander new look. Like those little geckos.
Yeah.
Bonuses in here? Can I not heal? We're still empty there. We got one of these.
There you go.
Oh, that's just the paste though. I didn't
Yeah,
need
for
that.
Zendatsu.
Didn't quite need it. This is the way to go though, I think.
fucking die. Your dog found some.
Thank you, Blade Wolf. Let's rendezvous. Let's rendezvous, and hopefully you can give me some health. Okay, we should talk, Brian, to House Bomb. House Bomb's on the phone. What's up?
What up?
Raise your motherfucking crack pipes in the air.
Yo.
House Bomb.
Yo.
They buy and sell new and used whores.
Hey, yo, Intel, that's...
Oh, that's a top secret Intel.
It's internet celebrity, that's what I am.
We've got Flamethrower. Flame on, brother. How you doing?
Forgot about those things.
How are you today?
I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well, man. I think Fish Tank Live came on today.
Oh, are we in season 3 now, or is it like
We're
the
at season
edited?
2.5 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what this is? It's a vampire bloodline game. So it's a LARP. So everyone's dressed as vampires. We got Sam Hyde out here dressed like Gormedios.
Is that really the new? Is that the new gig? It's not the '70s house anymore. We're doing Vampire the Masquerade.
No, we're doing vampires
Oh,
now. Yeah.
I haven't seen. I've been online. Apparently the debates are happening right now too. So it's kind of 50-50. You watch Fish Tank? So what? Or are you watching the debates? I hope everyone's enjoying the live broadcast.
I'm watching Fish Tank way over the debates.
Or are you watching the Poorly Played stream, brother?
I'm literally actually watching you guys play this, but you know.
I got you.
But no, I wanted to call in and say thanks a lot, Garrett, for wearing our shirt.
Oh, my pleasure. I was happy to pick up the logo shirt, man. Was something that really spoke to me, man.
I know. I didn't. I never thought that we would have a shirt that you might like, but thank God something came up.
Picked that fucker up as soon as I saw it. I was like, all right, you got me here, baby. I'm ordering.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm ordering
No, it
away.
looks
This one's, and I like that your stuff's like limited. You know, you do.
Oh, it has to be. It has to be limited, dude. Like we put up stuff for like 5 days and then like take it down, and then people are like,
sometimes
Can you
all the
bring
homies
that back, please. Right
all the
away.
homies be having the same shirt, right? Like I be buying like some maybe.
You never want to match with your dude, bro.
right.
You don't want to be
Unless
like
you
go
do.
out. Well, yeah, sure, but like I don't see like you and Brian ever match.
No. Sometimes we call each other and we're like, "Hey, are you wearing this?" I'm like, "Not today."
We don't have a
You're
lot of the
safe.
same shirts.
Yeah, exactly.
You're safe
No,
today.
that's true. That's true. No, but like I really appreciate that, man. So
Yeah,
it's really nice.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Like I said, the logo,
And,
it's the hotness.
yeah.
Hey, so like, I recognize obviously the one thing I'm on this huge like rewatching Mad Max kick. So like I really love the character on the front of the Logo 2 shirt.
Oh, I love him.
Who is the gal on the back of the Logo 2 shirt?
And this is where it gets super arty. And it's the girl from Uncut Gems.
It is. Okay, it's his girlfriend. I was like, she looks so familiar. The lingerie had me thinking like, is she a porn actress though? But no, it's a still from
Julia
that.
Fox.
It is.
That's Julia Fox, man. Yeah.
Foxy lady.
Yeah, we're not trying to be too weird.
What
I
I
like
do? Did I
Uncut
restart the
Gems.
game?
I think it's one of my favorite movies ever.
Oh, it's great.
It is great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Did I did it autosave?
I think you hit exit.
But did it not autosave for me? Is this an older style game?
I don't know.
Did my finger accidentally hit exit? Oh my god. There's an autosave. Wait. Maybe this is erasing the autosave now. I don't know what I've done, Brian.
No, it's just telling you there's an autosave feature in this game.
I fucked up, George. I fucked
Oh,
up.
yo, I wanted to ask you both though. What about the Wyatt 6?
The Wyatt 6, I did watch the new intro. It was very creepy. I love the production. All the sparks and all the knocked out, bloody wrestlers throughout the gorilla room and everything. What do they call that? The gorilla seat?
Yeah, gorilla position.
Yeah, the gorilla room, yeah.
I liked that, man. I liked especially seeing all the sparks come down from the roof. That was fucking cool.
Well, you saw both, right? You saw last week's, which was they basically killed Chad Gable.
Oh,
He
I
came
haven't
back to
seen
life.
the new one, no.
The new one has Bo Dallas sitting with his character Uncle Howdy.
Oh,
right?
so
I
now
think that's
we're
his name.
back into the thing. Who is Uncle Howdy?
Yeah, it's both.
Here we
And
go.
Uncle Howdy's talking to Bo Dallas, and he's like, "How did it feel when your brother died?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting real serious. It's fun.
We're getting real serious. Yeah, there is some fun stuff.
That's Raw. That's Raw, right? SmackDown, we have Jacob fucking Samoan Werewolf Fatu.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, Fatu.
There's some fun stuff. I am loving all the CM Punk content that I'm getting. I know Chloe is as well.
Hey guys.
Dude, he got his ass kicked. What are you talking
I
about?
know, I saw that. Sad to see my girl Jade and was it Damian Priest? Both got their fucking botched rope moves in that last pay-per-view. Damian
No, in
got
the last
like,
pay-per-view,
hung up.
they apparently the thing was loose. I don't know.
You know, you hit a fucking move 50 times in training or practice and it's fine.
Yeah.
And then who knows, you know, what happens day of. It could be wet out and
Yeah.
your shit slips or whatever.
Yep. Or a rope could be loose.
Or that. Well, thanks for
But
calling
you were
in,
talking about
Houseball.
CM Punk. Yeah, no doubt, dude. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Have a great
Hell yeah.
gaming sesh.
Enjoy Fish Tank. I'm gonna have to peep in and check a little. I will say,
Keep us
you know,
updated.
all the stuff that I was kind of like looking at from Fish Tank 1 when it was going on, man, I was like so on board. And then the second house, I was just kind of like not on board.
Yeah.
So
Not-
I'm curious what this third one or season 1.2 has. Like, could be cool if they're all dressed up as like goth characters doing Vampire the Masquerade shit.
That'd be really fun to see.
Some of the fights, some of the clips I saw, the highlights of season 2 were like, okay. But I guess I was just more attached with like the characters, you know, Josie and fucking John.
Yeah.
Was that John? Was John's name? Yeah.
I never watched any of it.
Andrew,
All I
the
ever
Andrew
heard was
Tate's
from
young
here.
disciple.
Yeah.
Although Shinji was holding it down on this new season. There were some funny moments with him. Season 1 though. Season 1 had season 1. I think because it was new too, and I like that they're putting out the edited stuff too. And
Yeah.
shouts out to Vance. I heard he was Internet Soldier from way back.
Hey God.
Big shouts out.
Big shouts out.
Brother, big dude.
All right, Brian. I'm not sure if like I swear to God I hit retry, but maybe I
think you hit exit.
But doesn't it auto save?
Yeah, it tells you that when you go in.
So if I hit continue,
it'll be the last autosave.
we'll be at the last like gorilla, like fight the flamethrower. Okay, thank fucking Christ. Holy shit, Brian. Woo!
It's not that old of a game.
Okay, I didn't know. It's PS3. You know, it's been a while, dude. How late are we on? We're 2.5 hours in
Oh, wow,
almost.
we're getting along.
This guy, well, I forget what the trick with his ass is.
Um,
I gotta wear down the legs. Don't get hit with the flame. Run when that happens, or maybe I parry it.
no, I think red means you can't.
Hit him with the heavies. There. Boom. Maybe if I parry it perfectly is when I get the chance. Smash. Snicked.
I remember the sewer levels being kind of annoying.
I do too. You're back again, motherfucker?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk to Kip.
I also feel like this is where I would like, because if you run and hit L2, I think you do like a slide underneath them.
Oh yeah, there is a slide.
And that would like automatically put you in ninja mode, which would give you the opportunity.
Oof!
Yeah, it's like
He's
you
right
do the
there.
slide, then you hit L1, and it opens up their weak spot, like almost immediately. But yeah, let's see.
Let's get Kip in.
Got to a good amount of callers tonight. I think.
Yo, I'm here.
What's
How's
up,
it going,
brother? How's
Kip?
it going? Haven't talked to you in a bit.
Hey guys.
Yeah, been a while. I lost my mic.
Oh,
was my
shit.
excuse.
You got, are you hooked up? You got a new mic?
Yeah, I bought a nice, cheap $10 mic.
Hell, that's all you need, brother. To get
Yeah,
the
I'll
job
come
done,
through
to
to
call
you
back
all.
in, to get in on the Discord.
Hey guys.
The link was still good, I hope.
Oh yeah.
Good.
I've been here. This is my first Discord server I joined. It's on the bottom of my list.
Oh, nice. We've got a lot of new Discord callers, and I am glad, like, I think for a while there, I had to, like, keep resending Discord links, but now I finally, like, sent one out, and I've said, like, make this fucking last forever. I'm sick of sending these out.
Yeah.
I feel like it finally works again for me. So yeah, Kip, what's up, man? What's new?
Long time.
Mosh, I just you guys reminded me to buy my AX tickets because I'm coming down that weekend.
Coming down.
But I hadn't bought them. I didn't know if you guys were gonna be there yet until a while. Until you announced it a few weeks ago.
For sure. Are you still coming down? Are you in Chicago still?
Yeah. So this is
Gotcha.
just planned. This is an LA trip I was going to make in 2020, but then we know what happened. So.
Oh, I've been there, buddy.
Yeah. So it's like this is my first summer going back to cons. I went to Combo Breaker in Chicago just a month ago as my primer to get back into the convention scene.
You're like, let me just take a local con, baby steps, you know, try it out. I wanted to go to Anime Matsuri. I think it was a hentai con here.
Oh, God.
Missed it, Brian. They had a fucking topless area. San Diego Hentai Con with an 18 and up top optional area.
Optional.
And we weren't there, Brian. We fucking missed it, dude. I had some friends that went. I heard recaps. Everything was copacetic. Everything was peachy keen. Could have been a fun time. Speaking of peaches. But Kip, I'm thinking Anime Expo. We get to reunite. I haven't seen you in quite some time.
Yeah, it really does hit me.
Now,
how long it's been.
Are you, as a Metal Gear fan, I'm sure, are you a fan of this entry? Which is quite different.
I bought this day one.
Oh God, isn't it fantastic? Have you given it another shot? Have you ever gone back at it?
I did rebuy it on Steam when it was on sale. I did not beat it the second time, but I knew that I would want it for future playthroughs.
Oh,
yeah. This is probably great on. Do I go through this hole?
Not that hole.
Yeah, because I played the 360 version first.
Yeah, I have
could
this on
run it
PS3. I don't have a 360 version, but I've been curious about getting this like on my Steam Deck even. I bet it plays great on there.
Oh yeah, I should download this on Steam Deck and just run levels.
There is a room in here. I bet there's an item. There's an item. Run levels.
I got stuck hardcore on the first dog boss fight because I didn't know how to parry.
Yeah, that's the one that really teaches you. Oh shit, he was hiding. This fool. Hiding. Yeah, hiding in cardboard boxes just like Solid Snake. You're absolutely right, Brian. Well, Kip, we've had one wheel spin. We have enacted a new rule. Maybe you're not familiar with it, but recently the wheel spinning, it's just been too frequently. And honestly, we've just been showing too many feet. So what we've done now is we've enacted a 2-spin rule, or basically a 2-vote rule. Oh, it's fucking AR camo, dude. That's what it was. Fucking got me. Did you know that and you were just letting me figure it out?
Well, I told you go to that wall, and you said the hole, and then I'm like, oh, he'll figure it out.
You're such a good coach. You don't
and then
just
you just
spoon
kept
feed me
running around, and I'm like,
But that's what I need. I don't want to be spoon fed. You know, I just give me the little synopsis.
Couldn't believe how many times you ran by it.
It didn't vibrate and look weird until the last time, and then I
Every
saw.
time.
Saw it was an optical camo.
But you're also
dude.
doing a
Talking to Kip here.
It's
Trying to catch up with
the best
Kip.
part of the PPS. But no, honestly, getting it on Steam is a really good way to have it because Steam Deck's really fucking awesome.
Kip, I'm gonna adorn my Chicago hat once again for
Oh,
your call.
Shots in.
Man, I love that you still have that. That
right
that
here
means
in
a
the
lot.
drawer, man. I can never. It's a dope dad hat too. With the fit is in right now.
Yeah.
We speaking
The whole
of.
reason I made those was just because I wanted a hat with that design on it for myself.
It's fucking great.
And then
bro.
other people asked me to make it, so I did.
So, you know, I will see you soon out at Anime Expo. Thanks again for calling in. I hope to talk to you again soon.
Will do.
All right, brother.
Yeah, man. Take care.
See ya.
I have asthma.
Thanks, dude. Great calls tonight. I mean, we've had great calls for the past few weeks. But
I'm telling you, Brian. I love taking
we had like
Discord.
5-6 people at the beginning of the show waiting in the
Yeah, thank
in
you
the
guys all
queue.
for being patient. I know.
I mean, see, these
Takes me a
these
while.
fucking
What's
these
this?
fucking kids will never know
Seabox.
what it was like to try to call into a radio station.
Oh, you just get on the phone and you're on
You
hold.
just keep dialing. If you get a busy tone, hang up, dial again. Hang up, dial again. Hang up, dial again. Hang up, dial. Like, there was no like queue you could just chill in, you know, and then get dragged in randomly. No, you had to actively keep trying. So,
No queue? What is this?
you know,
London, England? We don't queue up. Kind of a
fucking
shitty
subway, dude.
Shitty camera system, man. I just walked right under that thing.
Quiznos.
Oh God. I saw a movie, Brian.
Oh yeah.
Saw a movie this weekend with the old lady. Took
Yeah.
the old. Hey, let me tell
you
you.
guys see?
Let me tell you about my Friday night. You know, this makes perfect sense. Because you know why? Kip just called in. Kip called in from Chicago, right?
Chicago.
I took the old lady. I took the broad out, threw her on the back of the old Harley.
Yeah.
And we went and saw the bike riders, Brian.
Hell yeah.
Hey, wants to ride a bike, you'll ride a bike. Eh?
Pervert. You had it coming.
Listen, I'm so into motorcycles, you know, after building mine back up
Oh yeah.
in COVID. I like biker movies, like as a genre. Like, you know, you got your classics, right? You got Easy Rider, you got Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. You got even some new shit like Tarantino produced this one I didn't hate, but it was pretty fucking hokey, called Hell Ride.
Okay.
But this movie, The Bike Riders, it with Tom Hardy. Thank God it features more Tom Hardy than it really stars Austin Butler as like it's a story about Austin Butler's character.
Yeah.
But it's about this guy in Chicago, Tom Hardy's character, just like makes the first motorcycle gang. Like, it's a club. He makes the first motorcycle club. It turns into a gang. Grows, talking about growing bigger than you can handle, like with our hide and seek game. In this movie, basically his motorcycle club starts growing out of his control, you know.
Okay.
Gets gang related, gets violent.
It's like
And it's
the
all
hide and
about
seek
like
club.
it's all about this dude Tom Hardy who started it, and Austin Butler's character, and this woman that was Austin Butler's wife or whatever.
Yeah.
But thank God Austin Butler doesn't talk that much because he kind of fucking annoys me.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, it's mainly Tom Hardy and like the wife being interviewed. It's kind of like a Almost Famous type vibe where there's a guy interviewing everyone about this motorcycle gang.
Okay.
They kind of look at it through the lens of like storytelling all these events from the past while this guy's interviewing people. But Tom Hardy, I love, and he's really fucking good in it. And he's just very serious and like, he's not fucking Venom in this. You know what I mean? He's like melodramatic, right? And he's from Chicago. He's a tough guy from Chicago. You want to fight with knives or fists?
Yeah.
Which one? Which way is it gonna be? I can't tell him what to do. He's gonna do what he wants to do. If he wants to ride a bike, he's gonna ride a bike. I'm Tom motherfucking Harley. I'm Tom Hardy. Riding my 47 Shovelhead. It was definitely a period piece, but the bikes were cool. The acting was well done. Like I said, Austin Butler keeps his yap shut, so it was good, dude. It was enjoyable. But our homie Norman Reedus, Sam Porter Bridges himself, has a prominent speaking role as one of the bikers. He's even in the trailers. But he's in so much fucking makeup, and the prosthetic teeth they give him are fucking horrid. You can't tell it's him from the trailer. Like, I didn't know it was him until he started talking, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? This biker just showed up from California. That's Norman Reedus. Yeah, I liked it, though. As just like a quick, it was short, it was like a tight little, here's this like story about a bike club in Chicago, late 50s, early 60s, I guess. I don't know what that era was. The Vandal. What was their thing? It's about a real life biker club.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's based on a true story. I forget what the name of the bike riders were though. What the fuck what was their club name? The Vandals? I can't remember. Sure love the movie, can't remember shit about it. Chat's gonna get me. The fuck, I don't know. Yeah, did anyone watch that Ride with Redis on AMC? I never watched that.
I don't think so.
I bet I would like it because I used to like all those like what was that show Jesse James had, like where he would chop up cars and make cool stuff, and I love fucking Junkyard Wars. Whenever they build shit, I do love that, so I probably like that. Ride with Norman Reedus, but they're not chopping stuff, they're just riding around and like doing touristy shit, right?
I never watched it, so
Yeah, I don't know either. Alright. We already hit the Zandatsu. I know you're right here. Give me that fucking health. Yo! There it is. This guy's about to jack me. Hooah!
The Outlaws Motor Club.
Nah, that wasn't it, I don't think. Unless they used a fake name for the movie.
Yeah, it's based off of a real one, but I think they named whatever.
Oh, okay, because I thought
you
it
don't want to
had
get
a
in trouble
V.
with a fucking bike gang.
I don't know. Maybe it's like the family. It's all based off a book. This artist in real life, this movie is based off this book that this photographer wrote and took all the photos for, of the real gang, and they kind of like based this movie off it apparently.
Oh shit! Okay.
But yeah, maybe they changed the patch and everything because like yeah, wearing those fucking movie colors is like not a cool.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's
There
not
was like
cool.
a certain thing that I saw once where they tried to shoot. Oh, it was like the Warriors. Like it was almost like a problem for them to wear their colors on the street. They had to take their jackets off because like they thought like the gangs.
Well, a bunch of dumb shits who just liked that TV show. What was that biker TV show that was popular a couple years back?
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. All these fucking dipshits started buying like Sons of Anarchy merch.
Yeah.
That wasn't made by the production company because
Uh-huh.
they know better than to sell like back patches and fucking leather jackets and shit.
Yeah.
But people were buying shit on eBay and Etsy and then wearing them around town, and real motorcycle gangs are like getting in fights with fake fans of Sons of Anarchy because they're wearing their colors in like wrong neighborhoods. Shit.
That's stupid.
Why would you want to be a fucking
Defend your turf.
Yeah, dude, I'm in a Disney gang, bro. Which one does life gauge? This one. Fucking life gauge me. Yeah, bud.
Hey now.
So sick of your fucking blue legs. Bring them here, dude. I'm wasting my powers. Hit me with that EMP again. I'm gonna fuck your day up. You blade bastard. Come here. With your beefy thighs. EMP again, or BMI. I need to figure out what that stands for, because I know it's not body mass index. Wait, where's the goodies?
What goodies?
Give me the goodies. Sean be having a problem with the goodies.
You don't give a fuck about the dance, bro! You sit down!
Every podcast, he's like, can we fucking get some goodies in here, please? I'm like, it's only special if you get them every once in a while. If you get a goodie every week, what's the point? Right? And they're all for Rocco anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Bro!
I would say, Brian, there should be some PPS goodies sent to the P.O. Box. And then we would save it to open on here like we used to. It's been a hot minute.
That'd be nice.
P.O. Box, something, something, somewhere, somewhere. See, it would be nice if I could remember it off the top of my dome, like Rocco can. Have your PPS goodies sent in, and we won't open them on the podcast. We'll save them for the Mega Six Tafarians that will view our stream live every Wednesday night at 7. You hit me? Take your legs, son. Datsu energy. Heal my life bar. Keep it moving. Let's keep it going. Did you look it up? Where is it?
One thing says that it stands for brain machine interface error, which would make sense.
If they continue to
You're stunned.
Yeah, you're stunned. They've got your nano code or something.
do your best to avoid being seen.
Don't be seen, Raiden.
Not every fucking granny.
So I did the French accent. I could get away with that,
You
right?
sit down.
Allowed to do that still. German's always going to be okay to do the German accent.
It depends on which German accent you're doing.
Yeah. Well, what would be the incorrect German accent to do? like a
your fucking
frantic
brains.
yelling, like a screaming, methed out, like amphetamine-laden rant.
Yeah, like if you had syphilis, latent syphilis.
Yeah, and if you were like
And your brain's
shouting in those kind of like angry tones, yeah, that could be construed wrong. Swiss. Still make the sounds that your mouth go when you're Swiss. Still allowed to do that.
So gratifying.
Oh, you're behind me? Oh, you think you're coming up? Where the fuck are you? Oh, you're right there? Oh, you're in my clutches. Oh, I accidentally hit my slow motion mode? Oh, it doesn't matter because you were right behind me. Hit him with a heavy. Hit him with a light. Trip him up. Jump. And another. And another one. Like DJ Khaled, the hits keep coming. I'm the father of Assad. Another one. And another one. I saw also Bad Boys 4, I guess. What is the latest Bad Boys movie?
I think it's 4.
I saw that the weekend it came out, and DJ Khaled had a cameo in it. And I had to ask Trish because I've never seen any of the other Bad Boys movies. I just went to the theater to see the new one, right? But I was like, is DJ Khaled like a character in the other movies? Like, why'd he show up? No, he just shows up like they know him, but they don't know him because they never showed him in another film. And then he like gets killed in an interesting way. It's kind of cool. It's kind of something I could get behind. Kind of something I could enjoy watching over and over again. There was a reference to Will Smith and the slap from the Academy Awards.
Oh, really?
There was definitely a scene in the film that is a direct reference to the slap. Now, I won't spoil it, but I'm wondering if anyone out there that saw Bad Boys, was that done well? Was that funny? Was that stupid? Why'd they even call attention to it? I'm curious what you guys think. Find the dwarf gecko. All right, we call it a little gecko now.
Did it feel like a real panic attack?
Oh, the realistic depiction of a panic attack? Yeah. Yeah, it did feel realistically depicted, much like the Golem performance that Sean gave. It also felt very uncomfortable, much like the Willy Wonka performance that Derek gave in the most recent. Yeah, man. It felt realistic. But, you know, I felt like for a quick second there, it was like, hey, oh yeah, right here. Grab this guy.
Oh, this is the part where you control him.
We're going to go Messiah mode by Shiny Games. This is like actually kind of like a Metal Gear Mark II in MGS4. So this is full stealth part of the game because you got no weapons, right?
You can like
Can I
knock
stun?
people out.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
dash, attack. I can't attack.
Yeah, you can knock people out from behind, I believe, but it might be a temporary knockout.
Yeah. This guy above me or what? See him over there. Oh, and there's also other droids that's like a sentry. Ooh, this one took me a long fucking time. Now I'm remembering this, Brian. Listen to the music. Like, weirdly jumpy, like...
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He's coming right at me. There's a guy right around here. There's no way to take him out. Not if he's back there. I just have to avoid his ass. Let's see. Will he see me here? Because this guy's now all the way over there. This way makes the most sense. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Flying blind. Oop, that's not a good idea. Over here. Go over here. Is someone waiting in this corner? No. Hide here for a sec. Just hang out. Just hang out. There was a point where I remember I had to go up. There's a data terminal. Not the kind I need, though. He's going past. There's two over there. Both going in directions that... Can I make it through? Damn, that'd be nice. Ooh, I can't go up here. Okay, now who's up here, though? Coast is clear. There's one guy in that corner. Do you see where the data terminal is? Oh, it's probably through that door.
Yeah.
Seems like it's in there.
Forgot.
Oh,
You
no,
have to,
wait.
like, hack something.
It's up there. It's up here. See the yellow?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he'll see me. No, he doesn't see me across there. That guy didn't see shit. He already turned around. Will he look? What's his deal? See the orb over there?
Yeah, you can. I think you can sneak past them.
Think I can? Just hang out right here. If he doesn't walk past me, though, that's the problem. Ooh, fuck.
Ooh.
Attack is square. I'm gonna have to attack because there's no way to get past, right? Oh, fuck, dude. Why'd I do that? Get out. Get out, little guy. Okay, we did it.
There you go.
Woohoo! Shit, I almost did it without being seen at all, though.
Yeah, there was an action button for what you had to do.
To just jump past him and
To
not
stealth him. You could have shocked him with circle.
Oh, I could have?
Yeah.
Oh, I hit
'cause you
square.
had attack.
What was circle? Attack?
It was a stealth takedown, I think.
Fuck me.
Contextual button.
We've gotten to a nice little stopping point here on the show.
Did you notice though they inserted the port
The wrong
cable
way?
into the port and had to turn it around?
Dude.
I thought that was funny.
Well, they put that in the last Ava movie, if you remember.
They did, yeah.
They land in Paris to reset Nerve headquarters, France, and there's that whole scene where they turn the USB stick around. I love that.
Oh,
we'll see
yeah, the Sears program.
See what Sundowner's up to. The George Sears program?
Yeah.
Aha.
Oh,
What was that program?
Now aren't they like harvesting kids' brains or something?
Essentially, yeah, those were like harvested brains of who?
Like
I don't know.
kids, I think.
Kids, was it? Yeah, something like that. You have to like save them at the one level. Isn't Raiden like trying to save them? Like, don't kill the brains.
Yeah.
In the end of the game.
Later on in the game, yeah.
Oh shit, dude. Here's our man. Fuck the debates. Here's the real motherfucker who's gonna make America great again.
That's right.
He says that in this game.
Yep.
Before any election shit happened in real life. This fucking patriot, red-blooded, red tie wearing, American pin on the lapel having,
motherfucker,
nanomachine abusing motherfucker. He says, "Make America great again." That just blows my mind. Like, how Metal Gear games keep predicting the future.
They just get more outlandish.
Not
man.
even gonna talk about the stuff and the plot of Metal Gear Solid 2. But even this game, like a non-canon, like spin-off thing, it's just like got shit in it that happens. Like, what the fuck? Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, Senator. Is it Senator Anderson?
Yeah, I think so.
Chief of operations goes by Sundown.
Killer DLS is saying, I believe Ronald Reagan did use that slogan. To be fair, it has existed politically. You're right. Old cowboy Ronnie came to town and made America great again. Huck, poo, ba-ding, yeehaw.
There you go.
Must be more
Taking
than
that
just
dip.
what I found here. What about the
Yeah, that's what she was talking about. Dip.
Pack a fat lip.
I'm going after
That,
the kids.
I will say, as someone who just loves sound drops, right?
Yeah.
The Hawk Tour sound drop is like, when else does something go like around the fucking entire United States within a day? I mean, everyone knew about Hawk Tour by Monday night. And I think it happened Friday night on the streets of Nashville. It was uploaded like that fucking weekend or something. I think the turnaround was so fast. And just to appreciate the virality of a good soundbite.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not the lead up, it's not his question. It's just the Hawk Tuh. It sounds so perfect coming out of that smile. It really is.
Yeah.
It's level of quality. It really, for something to go that big that fast. I pay homage to the Hawk Tuah sound effect because not every day a sound drop is that powerful. That is a powerful drop.
Yeah, that ended up being
instantly
it's,
recognizable.
of course, I mean, it's a girl talking about spitting on a dick before you suck.
What? No, I thought you were talking about chewing tobacco.
So of course everybody.
No way. I thought she was talking about Copenhagen long cut, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, let's go get a snooze started, Brian. I'm getting the itches.
Excuse me? 1025, you're on the air. Can you answer our question?
What radio station?
No.
1025.
Stab at it? What's the question?
I love it.
The question of today is,
Thanks for watching,
in
folks.
1946, how many home runs did Babe Ruth have?
We sure do love you.
1946?
Yes.
We'll see you next time.
60?
Yeah.
Okay, can we accept that?
It's
60 home runs?
Are you gonna accept
Is that
it?
what your guess is?
Yeah.
You win, sir. We got a winner today, folks. We got a winner today. Sir, if you could just hang on the line, we'll get your name and your address, and we'll have those tickets out to you.
Good night.
Okay.
Just hold on a second. Let me put you on hold. Rex, can you get this guy's address and his name so we can send those tickets out to these homes on for you? Yeah, I'll take care of it. Let me get this. Okay, you gonna take care of the call? Okay. Johnny, you're on next. Okay, sir, you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. We're gonna need to get your name and your address.
Okay.
And you've won 3 tickets to the.
Oh, really?
Yes, they're coming to Newark.
Okay.
So, are you familiar with this band at all?
Yes.
So you like them?
Yes.
Do you even know what radio channel this is?
No.
It's 1025.
Okay, what channel is that?
It's 1025.
Okay.
So you got 3 tickets to this band. And it's for July 26th and 27th. So you can use those either day.
Oh, okay.
And if you can use them both days also.
Wow.
Because it's an outside concert. That's what we're doing at the outside concert. But you really like them.
Ooh,
huh?
Yeah, they're a good band.
Yeah, well, guess what? It's all bullshit.
I figured.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
He's a hairy-handed gent who ran amok in Kent. Lately, he's been overheard in Mayfair. You stay away from him, he'll rip your lungs out, Jim. Ha! I'd like to meet his tailor.